So many things I'm going through, so much that I wanna do. It's time to become so clear to me. Tomorrow ain't really guaranteed. So many days I thought of you. It's about time you said the truth. Got to act quickly when I fall in so many reasons why. Why don't we? Why don't we? Why don't we? Why don't we fall in love? Why don't we fall in love? So many reasons. Still let's take that night, baby. It ain't such a load of us to know that you're the only one I never want to go. I never did know what to do. I never felt I was good for you. I just follow each and every yes on my mind. Everything you do, I wanna feel again. Ain't no use for us to pretend. Why can't we? Why can't we?
There's more! Hang on to your seat, baby! Cause this one's a screamer! Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
What is going on, entertainers? So time comes out with another after show. Just as when we thought like Zeus is not gonna exhaust us, they hit us with 2 episodes. Oh, I was happy. I'm like, damn right, Raquel, 2 episodes. I'm gonna put it in one video, y'all. No shade. Like, Y'all gonna get one big video because I ain't doing this as a video. I'm sorry. Okay. Let me Pepper. I see what you're doing. Okay. They're trying to recuperate all that coin that was lost in the Caribbeans. Now, this episode was very exhausting, but I'm kind of glad they did the 2 episodes because they get it out the way. Thank God. Because if we had to wait one more week to talk about this stuff, I would have been very irritated. Because we've been hearing about it before even seen a damn full clip of their conversation. So I'm glad that they just got it out of the way and now we could stop talking about it because it's irritating to me. Like, because people are going to have their opinion and they're not going to change on it. Okay. And nothing has been done legally yet. So it's even more frustrating. All right. Now, I will say, though, shout out to the girlies. Okay. Lemmy Pepper is cutting the fattest of the checks because all the confessionalists to me looked really good. Like really, really, really good. Okay. Like every single last one of them looked amazing. So I'm telling y'all, like they're picking the best hairstyles and the best clothing to wear in them confessionals because them checks is really hitting. So I did peep that. So I will say that. Like they looked amazing. All right. The whole conversation between like Chrisean and Toiki, I just feel like Zeus could have facilitated that a lot better. Stay tuned for the recap where I talked about it more in depth, but like they could have like it's just the way that it was set up. Like somebody should have kept the baby the whole time. They should have been no drinks on the table. Rock should have sat on one opposite of the table. Toiki should have sat on the other opposite side of the table. So that way she don't hit the bitch. Because we all know Rock was holding the baby, so she don't get hit upside the head. Okay? That baby was a shield. Thank God Toiki had enough constraint not to hit her. Because that baby has been through enough. So thank you, Toiki, for not doing that. We all thank you. Because she was this close from doing it. Because if y'all notice, when Rock got up, it's because she thought Toiki was coming for her. She said, she walked up out of there quick. Okay? I feel like all the unnecessary people that was around the conversation were unnecessary. The friend with the face blurred out as if we don't know that's Tay Tay from AJ, Tay Tay and them. We know that's Tay Tay and them. Duh. Like, we've seen the baby's face before, but I'm glad that because y'all know I'm big on, I feel like Chrisean shouldn't have posted the baby online because of how the internet is and how they like to make fun of people and kids at that. So I'm kind of glad Zeus did the at least the right thing of blurring out the baby's face. Now that's the only face I feel like should have been blurred. But we know what you look like, Tay Tay now. Like, duh. You feel me? Like, that's like blurred out like Chrisean's face. Like we know who that is. It's Tay Tay with AJ Tay Tay now. She even said her name in the episode. Okay. Also, I feel like when it comes to when they all sat down with Rock, I just don't think that. Let's say, okay, here's the thing. We'll talk about it more in the recap though. But I'll say this: I feel like Toiki was there when they were all talking to Rock. They wouldn't have had some of the same things to say to her. That's all I'll say. I feel like they wouldn't have been so like, oh my God, had Toiki been sitting there. That's how I feel. All right. I know it's a lot of conversation around this, so please keep it cute. What do you guys think about the sit down? We're going to be talking about that and also the cabaret as well. Joseline had her makeup event there too, which Joseline had a makeup event and looked the craziest I've seen her in a minute for a makeup event. And her makeup look crazy. Like, make it make sense. And happy birthday. May all your dreams come true. Happy birthday. She doesn't do coke anymore. Okay? Shout out to Joseline. It is her birthday. Shame on you, Natalie. You gonna drop the premiere episode. Not only one episode, but 2 episodes of Baddies Midwest on her birthday. Natalie, we know you did that on purpose. Okay? You're like, Lemmy, don't you think like since this is gonna be like the biggest season, let's drop like 2 episodes. Yeah. Lemmy's like, oh, might as well. I mean, like, the baddies are gonna, they're gonna do what they're gonna do. And like everybody, Chrisean and Toiki, they're a hot topic. So I think I'm gonna give the fans what they want for the baddies. And then he dropped the 2 episodes on her birthday. But happy birthday, Joseline, okay? Do it like it's your birthday. I'm very happy for her. She did announce on Instagram that she has been powder donut free for 1 year. Now, do we believe it? I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, here's the thing. Like, a lot of people end up making fun of Joseline as if she's always on powder donuts, but like, let's not act like Joseline hasn't always been crazy since we see her coming on TV. Okay, she's been this way. It's just she's gotten crazier. So I could give her the benefit of the doubt and say, maybe she's not doing the powder donuts no more. All right. I also would like to say, if I was Joseline, I'd be very mad at Lemmy Pepper because I feel like this season of the Cabaret is being overshadowed by Baddies. Nobody's paying a lot of attention to it. A lot of us are tuning in, don't get me wrong, but I feel like a lot of people are not giving this season its flowers because we just had a season of Baddies in and we have another season start all in, of course, the 3-4 weeks. So the Cabaret isn't having its glory like it's supposed to. We're not really getting to talk about the moments, and it's not getting the attention that it deserves because of Natalie and her baddies. Okay, so if I was Joseline, I would always have vendetta for the bitch because it's like you just a big op. You feel me? So she went on Twitter and said, "Oh, 1 year drug free. Thank you, God." Okay. So congrats to Joseline and happy birthday to her. Okay. Do it like it's your birthday. Now for the start taking callers, y'all. Let me know what y'all think down below. All right. What is going on? Ocean's Eye. Interesting. That's her name, y'all. What's up, Ocean's Eye?
Listen, how y'all feeling tonight?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm drained after watching that episode, everything tonight. I can't speak for y'all, but it was bad.
Do you feel like you was stuck in a bad therapy session?
Yeah, and I hot take. I know we all gonna think what we think, but I saw Rock being a gaslighting monster, and it made me sad to see.
Mm-hmm.
Because let me tell you something. I'm not here to say what somebody did or didn't do, but
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you this much. This woman was begging her sister to say, put it on the table, right? Just say what's going on. She gave you all the space and opportunity, and somebody who's really doing something, they usually wouldn't do that. And she would not say anything, but she's willing to promote that new show nobody's going to watch. And every time it was
I
talking
don't
about,
think it's gonna come about, but hey, that's just me.
yeah, because we don't want it. That, and you kept letting her know how you put her on, which I thought was very weird. She was giving seriously jealous vibes, and she was like, "Oh
Mm-hmm.
yeah, but I'm being peaceful." But I'm like, "No, your energy was anything but peaceful." Um, and listen, it's I like to see she's cool, but I can understand being triggered when you're trying to figure out what's going on. And my thing is that's a perfect time because if I'm calling y'all to the table and I'm your victim, you can't hide on camera. So if I were Rock in my mind, I would just put it all out there and be like, "This is what it is," because you've already started, right? But then she
Mm-hmm.
even lied about jumping the poor girl. Like, like she wouldn't admit that she did a single thing. I was really confused by why Rock was acting like that.
Also, another thing Tasiki accused her of is drinking.
Oh,
Uh,
oh, we know. We all
yeah.
know, right? Come on now.
What do you think of that? Do you think Chrisean was out here drinking and puff pass while she was preggers?
Respectfully, I thought kind of we all kind of looked at that as a YouTube collective altogether, her doing weird stuff. She did not seem sober the whole pregnancy. Do you think she was sober?
No, I told you guys I know she
Yeah, I'm
was.
about to say, listen, I was watching the video. She was not. And then the worst part about it, and you can tell how she was lying, she used that baby as a prop. Why was that head bouncing around like a Fortnite pinata? Just that poor thing. And I hate that she did that. She
Do you feel like Lemmy Pepper and them should have just made sure that okay? I just feel like the sit down wasn't facilitated correctly. Like if we're gonna have to sit down, let's have it mob wife style. When mob wives used to have sit downs, bitch, it was a big ass table. It was in a warehouse.
no,
Okay,
she
no
because
glasses, no tables. I
nope,
mean, no,
because
no,
then
no, no footwear. My bad.
because no, they would have had the get up moment at the table, and it would have been some. That's what she should have said. She
Come
would have
on,
should have said,
Karen.
"Get up, get up, get."
You would have said,
Yeah.
"Come on, Krishan." and it would have been a
It's,
wrap. That's like a show about that baby. Okay.
listen, and let me
There
ask
was
you a question then. Do you feel like if you were Tifa, would you have swung already, or do you think you would have had that much control? Because I really did feel for her, or am I tripping for what I saw?
not gonna lie. First of all, I'm very grateful my siblings are not internet siblings because but like I do feel like I'm glad she didn't swing. But let's say if Krishan is lying on her, she kind of had a little bit of right to swing at her. That's just not what I believe. But I do feel like had the baby not been there, she swung on her, she wouldn't have been wrong for it.
Absolutely. And I'll tell y'all a quick story. Listen, I used to be a property manager. There's somebody who needed an apartment one time and she didn't do what she was supposed to, like getting her paperwork together. So instead of her just telling me that, she went and tried to tell the cops that I was trying to assault her.
Oh,
Yes. And she had a history of doing this with other men as her coworkers. And so
okay.
my thing is, I watched these comments tonight and I saw some of y'all, and a lot of y'all were women too, which was wild. They were so quick to call her a essayer. We got nothing from those episodes that said that we can speculate and do what we want because the sensational versions, we like that more than we like the truth.
Now,
Um,
what happened with your situation? Did like were
oh,
you cleared?
oh yeah. No, listen, the cops already knew she was lying.
Okay.
She actually was a perpetual person with this, and it's just really, really sad. And trust me, you're not even. We won't even go there. Like she's not even my type. So, but yeah, all that to say, that was really hard to watch because that was just a lot. I wish that if Rock was going to have the conversation, she should have been honest and just said, "This is what we're doing." If they weren't going to go there, neither one of them should have been there to have a conversation. That wasn't fair. That should be private family business. Get it handled.
Right.
Um, Outside of that, well, we got Diamond in the swim cap. That was funny.
Mhm.
Um, and I'm not really feeling most of the. Oh, there we go. Bad Dolly. I don't agree with you, friend. I've been waiting to see this girl. I don't think she's as bad as you. I don't think she's ugly, but she.
Y'all
I don't
some
see.
haters. Y'all don't understand
I
aesthetic.
was looking for it. No, because listen,
Y'all
I've
don't
been waiting.
understand aesthetic.
What is her
Okay.
aesthetic, friend?
Y'all the type that like Jalen Mina's all white.
Nah.
Jalen said, I'm giving you the essence of Jalen Mina, aka be comfortable wear all white. That's what she meant.
She wanted to be Lisa Ray so bad. Um,
So I see the post that said that Jalen Mina is trying to be what's her name? Lisa Ray. Y'all know Lisa Ray wear all white. And what's funny was after watching Baddies, I had went in my room and Bravo was on, and they was playing Queen's Court, bitch. And where Lisa Ray was on there, she had all white.
you were so ignorant.
I said, "There's Jayla." Let me stop. Anyway, did you? What did you think though of this whole kid situation? Do you feel like Diamond was wrong for saying, "Don't play with me, go play with your son"? And is that talking about somebody's kid or somebody's alluding to somebody's mothering?
Okay, let's talk about Rolly and how she's still shaped like a unsolved equations as but behind, sorry. Um, we have to stop women and men stop using this thing when people speak and they say something not about your child, but they say something like that, trying to use that as an excuse to want to fight. She said, "Go play with your son." She didn't. She could have said a lot about your son because I've heard the things and we've seen the videos, but she didn't say that. Um, I think she should just go ahead and focus on getting her surgeries corrected. And by the way, I don't know about y'all, but I feel like if you look at the editing, it's Rolly like three different sizes at all given times.
Are you saying it's giving AI?
It's given Control Alt Delete.
Oh my god, Batty AI is
And ladies, maybe y'all can help us in the comments, but I don't understand why Rolly, of all people on this show, is is body shaming people. Why is she doing this? Why?
Mm,
Come on, after all that weight loss surgery and she's it's shaped like a lava lamp and she's calling people out.
right. Now, on to the cabaret. I have a lot of callers, so not
Oh
too
yeah, yeah.
long for
Oh,
everybody to say
I'll leave
shit.
it.
You watch
I'll
the
leave you with
cabaret?
this. The
Mhm.
cabaret was great. I think that Meek needs to learn how to shut up.
Right.
Um,
Don't you think though, Baddies is like we not a lot of people not paying attention to cabaret and how good this season is because of
oh
Baddies.
no, I thought the season was great. I think it's been on a great run. I would listen. Even the fights that don't make sense made sense.
Yeah.
I just think that it was weird that they just dropped this two-parter, and that was a smack back at Jocelyn. But
I know Johnson's somewhere hot.
she's somewhere about to hit a bump.
And like Natalie, are you trying to make Johnson relapse? How dare
She's the
you?
real villain.
She the real villain. Natalie tell Zeus Network.
But listen, y'all go subscribe. I'm not going to keep y'all. Y'all have a good night, man.
All right, what's going on, Jam Jam?
Hey, Pierre!
What's up?
I'm so excited. It's my first time being on here. I've been watching you since I was like before you started doing baddies and stuff. I love
Period.
You. I think you're
OG
funny.
entertainer.
But do you want to start with Joseline or do you want to start with baddies?
Let's start with Baddies.
Oh my god! When I say I was so over it, like I get that Chrisean and Toiki needed to have that conversation, but I feel like it should have never been put on TV. Because like I've had that situation happen in my family, and if it was ever put on TV, I don't know what I would do.
Right.
It didn't happen with me, but it happened with my other siblings. I feel like if it was ever put on TV, like I feel like a lot of the stuff would have came out at the end of the day as it was. But I feel like Chrisean wasn't gonna own up to everything. I feel like Chrisean didn't want to say it, but he kept pushing. Like, no, say it. We're here right now. Say it. Like,
do you think Toiki was trying to have her say it in order to gain legal action towards her?
I definitely do. And I feel like Toiki already knew what she wanted to do. And I feel like she could have did it because Chrisean said it.
Right.
But she waited till she had that platform and Chrisean was sitting there in front of her face to say it. And then she went outside and she was like, y'all, she said da-da-da-da. Like, you kept poking at it. And I don't like how Tay was there because Tay, technically you started all this. Being on the live with Toiki and them on the van. I feel like Chrisean would have never brought it back up because she said it in the past. But I feel like she wouldn't have brought it back up. But that van thing happened where Toiki had Tay and whoever on that thing, and she knew Chrisean does not rock with them. And then having Tay there in general, if Chrisean wasn't on this growth thing, I feel like she would have probably punched Tay.
I agree.
Because Tay, why are you there? Tay, why are you so aggressive? Chrisean, why do you have your baby there?
Somebody could have helped the baby. Like, I could have gave it to Natalie or something. She always holding the damn bottle. She could have held the baby. Like, it's just like somebody should have held the baby. Like, at least held it for the scene. Like, the baby's gonna be okay for like 15 minutes.
Like, I like how Cassidy had the baby.
However long they film that.
Like, I love how Cassidy had the baby her baby outside. Like, have the baby outside.
Now, what did you think of the conversation after Toiki left? We saw Chastity and Chrisean sitting there, and they were having a conversation. They were doing a lot of what I call alluding to certain situations with regards to children, just alluding a lot. What did you think of that?
I feel like Chastity didn't want to put it out there. I feel like she was trying to be that good sister. She was like, I see both sides. I know what actually happened, but I'm not going to say nothing. And I feel like Chrisean was like, she keeps nitpicking at me for certain things, but the whole family's messed up.
Yeah.
There's so much going on in that family. And I feel like Chrisean wasn't going to say anything, but Toiki kept poking. And when Toiki left, I feel like Chrisean just snapped. And I think Chrisean thought that was actually going to be put out there. And I think Cassidy was smart enough to be like, Chrisean, shut up. She's like, we're not going to do this on TV. And I feel like if Cassidy would have entertained it, we would have found out a whole lot more about Toiki than we already know.
Right. What shocked me was the fact that, Toiki was once upon a time a part of the Cabaret. I was like, oh.
Oh, right. Rob was like, she was a stripper.
I'm like, what?
I was like, what? Like, I can never, I don't know. I never imagined Toiki being a stripper. Like, in my head.
I can't envision that, by the way. I was like, I don't know if I believe that. Like, I just can't imagine her just shaking Toiki. You feel me? Like, I can't see her doing that.
But in the position they were in, she might have.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah.
But I love seeing like Jayla and Chrisean like talking again. Like I feel like we don't see them much anymore. I like that we had that little moment.
Now, what did you think of Chrisean's sit down with the other baddies? Did you catch the shade that was thrown to Natalie?
Yes, I did, because like, and I feel like Chrisean knew what she was doing. Chrisean knew. Are you still married? Huh? How is you cool?
Natalie said, "I am."
She's like, I am happily. I'm whole time thinking in my head, where's Curtis?
Right.
Is Curtis now?
You know, it was so funny. Chrisean said, "What, Curtis, yo?" That would have had me screaming. And you know, Natalie would have been in the editing room like, "Hey, you know, you got to edit that out, right?"
But I love how Junior, as soon as people started raising their voice around him, he started crying. He was like, it's time to go. I feel like Junior wanted to be out that room so bad.
Yeah, he probably picked up on that energy.
And Chrisean said that. She was like, you're younger. Because Chrisean got up to sue Junior. And I didn't like how Tasiki was like, why are you standing up? Her baby's crying. Now, we would all gone on Chrisean if she sat there and was still yelling at Tasiki while her kid was crying. We would have went on the narrative, Chrisean's a bad mom. You saw she just sat there was yelling at Tasiki while her kid's crying. But now we're all stuck on the fact Chrisean was holding the baby. Chrisean's wrong for bringing the baby into the room.
Right.
But then you have to think about it. All the baddies wanted to meet the baby. Tasiki low-key wanted to meet the baby.
Right.
And I feel like Chrisean was trying to set a new path for Tasiki. Like, it was like she was trying to go forward. She wasn't trying to step back into her childhood and all that. Because she even said Tasiki is not to blame for everything they went through.
Right. I will say, though, and I'm going to talk about this on my recap like more, I don't think they would have brought up anything of the touching had Tasiki and I kept bringing it up.
She
had
kept
she started
poking.
off with that, I don't think they would have ever got to that.
She kept
I think they would have
poking
just kept it all about the jumping and stuff.
And Chrisean admitting to the jumping, that was wrong.
Yeah.
She did it.
And
Now
bitch,
she
you need the GoPros.
Tasiki has that GoPro. I promise you she does.
From what I was told it was thrown in the bushes. And ruined and crushed in the bushes. So I heard there's no longer any footage.
And Tasiki was probably the one that did it because she knows she probably did something.
Yeah.
And are we all going to skip past the fact that she lied on Smiley and said Smiley hit her? And everybody said Smiley didn't even touch her on that van. And we could see in the footage. Smiley
in my opinion, they're both liars. Because Rock, you know damn well you was drinking it and smoking when you was pregnant. And then Tasiki, you know damn well you crushed them GoPros because you don't want footage of you getting jumped.
Right.
Like, it's okay.
I don't like how Anna, I don't know. I used to love Anna East. I don't know. I think slowly she's starting to make me mad. Because, like, her and Biggie are up Tasiki's coattail. Like, Biggie, why are you mad because you can't go in the room? First of all, you're not even friends with Chrisean.
How do you think it would have went if Tasiki, Rock, and Mac and Biggie and them were all in the same room in the sit down? And for them to think that it would be okay for them to be there, it's kind of crazy to me.
Like, y'all wanted to be around so bad. Y'all wanted to be in the mix so bad. Anna, worry about Nunu coming. Biggie, worry about the fact that you can't fight. Go take some boxing classes. I just feel like, I like how everybody was like, okay, you're going to have this conversation with Rock by yourself. They left. Because they were already friends with Rock. So I feel like them talking to Rock first, that was okay. I like how they got up and left. Biggie
and are you shocked that, you know, Scotty doesn't know what the word coattail means?
She did. Nobody did but Jayla. And
Scotty never sees it.
And when Chrisean said it,
you know, it'd be funny if Natalie said, "You don't know what that is? You've been writing minds all your life."
No, she's been writing Lemmy.
Right, that would have gagged the shit out of her. Should have been like, "What?" Anyways, go ahead.
I don't know. I feel like everybody in the situation was wrong. I feel like Lemmy was wrong for even. Natalie was wrong for saying Chrisean begged, and when Chrisean put those receipts out, I know Natalie was shaking in her boots because Lemmy was asking for her.
Child, Natalie was shaking in her Fendi boots. Now, what did you think of this whole Diamond versus DTB situation? DTB,
disturbing these.
Why you disturbing these? DTB,
how you doing?
DTB. Let me stop. Right.
I love Diamond.
What did you think of that whole situation?
First of all, I love Diamond no matter what she does. I feel like when she's on shows, she don't really do no wrong.
Ooh.
Like she do wrong, but like in my eyes, she always does wrong with intent.
If somebody
behind
says, "Go take care of your kids," is that talking about the kids?
no, because first of all, y'all see how bad Rolly's kid is.
Stop. Now you talking
I
about
was
the
Rolly,
baby.
I would have whooped him back into the womb. Rolly, you
Damn.
gotta try again. You gotta get it. You gotta try again. Because why are you smoking with him? Shoot, my mama don't even know that I've smoked before. Like my mama would never know half the stuff I did because I would never do it in front of her. Rolly's kid is too comfortable. Rolly kids talk about her body shame her. Like Rolly, you put your kid on a show. You knew what you were doing because you know how your kid acts.
So you don't think you feel like you don't think it was talking about the kids, and you feel like
I think it was
putting her on this show was fair game.
I think it was a dig at Rolly and her motherhood.
Okay, not the actual kid itself.
Right, because if Diamond was like, oh, and that's why your kid's a pothead or something like that. Okay, that's talking about your kid.
Right.
She said, go smoke with your kid because you are known to smoke with your child, your minor child. You're providing loot to your minor child.
All right. Now, did you watch the Cabaret?
I sure did. And can I say I hate Neek? I don't know. It's just something about her. She just talks too much.
What's up with Showgirl Neek? Showgirl Neek, if y'all don't know, is the one on the very right,
Meek Mill,
up top of the show. Text for the girls that don't watch the Cabaret.
I don't know. I just think in my head, I just feel like she talks way too much. Like I feel like if Neek shut up sometimes, okay.
What'd she do to Yves?
I don't know. It's just like I feel like last episode. I feel like last episode it was just like it left a bad taste in my mouth about her. And like consistency picking at Henny. Girl, Henny's not even worried about you right now. Why are you trying to jump into her fight? Why do you want to fight her again? It doesn't make sense. You fought her once. Cool.
What I found out though is that Showgirl Neek knows Joseline outside of the show, like before Cabaret. This season at least. And like, yeah, that's why Joseline, loves her some Showgirl Neek.
And I don't like how Joseline always tries to embarrass her on camera. I will give that to her. Every time the camera's on and Neek does something, I feel like Joseline blows it a little too much out of proportion. Like getting in her face, telling her to shut up and stuff. Joseline, you know your armpits stink. Take 6 feet.
Now Joseline does not wear deodorant. I'm not making this up. She said it herself.
She said she don't wear deodorant, and she said in the last episode that her armpits were a little stinky.
Yeah, she's a natural type of girl.
And
she's
that's what
a
makes
herbal girl.
And that's what makes me think Carlissa was lying when she said she stunk on Auntie's podcast. Girl.
Any final thoughts? Because we got a lot of people to kill.
I hate Danny and that wig.
That's it?
Yeah, Danny and that wig gotta go.
Thank you, Jim.
Bye.
Night. All right, what is going on? Kima.
I like the way you are.
I like the way you are. I like the way you are. I like the way you are.
You know the words.
I like the way you are.
That's my jam.
I love it. She always picked the wrong songs for her intros, but let's start with Baddies.
Right. They need to drop that on Spotify for real though.
Please, I'm waiting. Okay, first of all, the girls look good going into the jet. All of them, even Scotty with the butt, and all of them look good. Jayla, I know she was so happy they got to wear white. Jayla is a liar. Jayla is a liar. She keep lying about why she wear white, like we did not see her audition tape. But okay, Jayla, we love you still. And Natalie, I'm proud of you for not wearing the colorful hair on the confessionals, or did I miss it? All the girls look good on their confessionals. Scotty, and your Bret Michaels hairstyle, give it
back. Listen, Scotty said, I'm gonna try something different.
It looked like she woke up and that's it.
She woke up and said,
yeah. And put her over makeup. But other than that, Scotty, you look great. Finally, girl. Because I don't know why you.
They look really good in their confessional, except for that one Scotty confessional. No, she knows exactly what I'm talking about.
She, even with them Bret Michaels, she still look good though. It's just that why? Give her a brush, but whatever. Charlie Brown's that little duck off of what is that? A bird off of Charlie Brown with just stuff. Yeah. But anyways, that Taseki's a liar, Chrisean's a liar, the whole family's deranged. The Malone's grown trees because this one, who was the one in the pink? Chastity?
Yes.
Chastity didn't even look like that last time I seen her, so I'd be so confused. It's, like I said, the Malone's.
That was a different sister. If you're talking about her, because I think this is her first appearance. The other one is named Terrain. There's a lot of sisters. A lot of y'all be getting confused. It's like 15 of them.
Okay, I'm confused. Jesus Christ, help it. Yeah. Stop growing. The Malones need to stop growing. I'm tired of them. But
who do you think was wrong in that whole sit down? Because
who was wrong?
Like Tasiki was gaslighting Rock, and then Rock, a lot of people like Rock was gaslighting Tasiki.
Oh, they both are. They both are liars. But I believe Chrisean. I believe Chrisean since the day she said it. Taseki, whatever. Mm-hmm. You keep bringing up the fact that, but I took care of you. You want her to forget what she did because you took care of her. It sounds like they already had discussions as a family, and she probably apologized. She don't want to talk about it again.
Right.
That's what I get out of it. But I'm grown, so I think different. And Chrisean didn't want to talk about it. At least she didn't want to say that. She wanted to talk about the jumping. Taseki, you wanted her to bring up the touching because you wanted her to apologize for saying it. So people can't forget about it because the people who been here already know.
Now somebody said, MUA said something very interesting. They said they think Chrisean is lying and the nephew's telling the truth. What do you think about that?
Let me tell y'all something. I've been in family, I've seen family, my sister's therapist. Chrisean's not lying, y'all. It's gonna come out probably in the end. But hey, I can't change nobody's mind. Right. I believe Chrisean is telling the truth. Taseki lying by her age. I know she lying. First of all, she's not 29, y'all. I don't know why y'all keep trying to fight me. That girl, I seen her court record. She's not 29.
Wait a minute, Kiva. How did you see her court record?
Because I'm nosy. I know everything. And then first of all, anyways, if anybody want to find out something, give me cash at me $200. I know if your boyfriend cheating, I will find out. That I'm gonna just leave it at that. Well, let's move on from these Malones. I'm tired of them. And stop going on trees Malones. This is too deep.
It is very deep.
Oh, one more thing. That whatever the girl was blurred out. She already called it out that Chrisean was telling the truth. But I need y'all to go back and watch that yourselves because y'all don't believe her.
You're talking about Tay when she said, "Why bring it to TV?"
Yeah, she said, don't even bring family business to TV. I already talked about that. But we're not even going to go there because I'm tired of the Malones, Corlones. Chrisean had the baby because who else? Chrisean had the baby damn near in the club. Why y'all think she's not going to have the baby right there? But anyways, yeah, both of them are liars. They're crazy. They need more than Zeus. They need Ivana, whatever Oprah friend name. That's who they need.
Ayana. Oh man! Now, what did you think of this whole DTV situation? Is if somebody says go take care of your kids, is that talking about the kid or is that talking about mother?
DTV. First of all, Rolly, that girl was not talking about your kid. You know, you just want a reason to fight her so you can oppress Nelly and them. You've been looking for a reason since the girl started going online talking about whatever she was doing her little after shows, and y'all just mad because Diamond be doing her after shows. But Diamond, this not Zeus. You can't just be doing after shows on your platform and leave them out of it. That's why they mad.
The baddies want to be included.
But she was not talking about her kid. She said, go play with your kid or something, whatever she said. She was talking about you and what you need to do. It's so much to say. Like, girl, come on.
Now, also, we've seen in the same episode, we get introduced to Big Ak, not the Lil Wayne. We get introduced to Jaden as well. What did you think of like their interest in and kind of mingling with the girls and stuff?
I enjoy Akbar. You know what? I said that Ivory not gonna be a good fit with Baddies. I was wrong. Akbar is not. But Akbar, I need you to never stand next to Jayla because I was so confused. God, Jesus, I was so confused. And what's the
Listen, that cast photo, Jayla and Akbar are the same person.
I never noticed that. Oh my.
And they had the nerve to give them the same red lipstick.
Oh, that's why they look so much alike. Okay.
Yes.
Even like the head shape, it's like they got the same angles in their face. But
there's a video that's going viral of basically Jayla looking at Outboard when she's talking and kind of sizing her up like, this bitch just stole my lock.
Twin, where have you been?
They look so much alike though. They really do.
Jada and Alexis, I did not know she was that teeny. I'm with who said it? Biggie. One of them said it. I did not know she was that teeny neither. It's like her head. I don't know. People look bigger than what they are, you know, standing next to certain people. Because she's teeny as I don't know. She's just so teeny.
I feel like they put Jada on the wrong season because do you think she would make more sense being on last season than this season because of Blueface's sister?
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, she should have been on last
because they were friends at one point and fell out.
Yeah, she should have been on last season or bring Blueface's sister to this one. Even though I don't really care for her. But yeah, you're right about that. Jada's chill. And then who's next?
Let's talk a little bit about Scotty, and she didn't know what the word coattail meant.
Scotty's crazy. Scotty's a little country. She a little. I like her. I don't know if she got a gap or not. Scotty's just confusing me because do you have the gap or do you don't? She's a country bumpkin, so it's like she didn't know. She didn't know.
Somebody in the comments, by the way, on the Zeus comments, y'all have to be stopped. I'm talking about the Zeus app. Somebody posted this and put on the Zeus app, I'm gonna read it. They said, new show coming out on Zeus. Casting for Scotty's special filling in the gaps. We are looking for willing men and women to lie back and receive fellatio from Scotty so she can
what the heck?
How to be from a boring beat to a boring paid beat on TV. Please DM Scotty for your submission. Like, how do you have time to just type up
That's
stuff?
what I'm saying. And they're gonna start filtering that because why would y'all write that? How did you catch that? Leave Scotty alone.
They did it like a bunch of times, like throughout the whole thing.
Oh, okay. Leave Scotty alone.
Did you watch the Cabaret?
I watched it all. I'm the only person who can talk about Scotty, but the Cabaret.
Right. What did you think of like Danny like versus like Neek and stuff like that? And not gonna lie, Danny, you look crazy tonight. I know you're an entertainer, but like Bookie butt.
I'm glad Danny, you
out.
Danny, you're entertained. I'm glad. I hope you hear this, Danny. Danny, you can add me. I don't even care. Don't ever put on that orange wig again. Don't ever put on that orange wig again. Don't ever.
Oh my God.
Girl, what? Joseline, what in the black market do you have going on with these girls? Because why would she wear that?
That was kind of crazy, Daddy. I was like, damn, I can't even defend you with that.
But the Cabaret, the girl with the eye, what's her name? Ocean. First of all, I did not know Ocean was black. I had no idea. I was calling her the white girl for the longest. But look at the angles of her face. She got like she reminds me of Hoops a little bit. I don't know why. But she kind of looked like Hoops. I don't know why.
No, that's a throwback like no other.
I don't know, like her angle of her face. But yeah.
The lyrics that I think Pumpkin and Hoops are
lesbians. Yeah. Ocean's girl, go home. And like I said last week, you need to see if your eyeball is still under there because I believe it's gone. And what's the girl, Hennessy? She might need to go home. You ain't smiled since you've been here, girl. And what's going on with the wig? I don't know.
I feel bad for Hennessy because every episode they're trying to tear her out the frame, and it's like, what is she doing that bad that you guys are like on her body?
I think they mad because she's not letting them get to her because she's not doing anything that we see.
Yeah.
Neek, I like Neek. Neek is put together. Every time you see Neek, she's so put together. Even when they pour her wig off, she was so put together. She got this like Paris Hilton thing going on. I just feel like she needs to have a puppy walking around with her. Neek can dance. Neek does. I feel like what they're trying to say, Neek talking too much because I don't really see her talking too much. I see her talking back to Joseline. But I think they're trying to say that she won't listen to the choreographer because she's a choreographer. So she's going to be her way.
I did go on the page and, Neek has her own cabaret. Not her own cabaret,
Ooh.
but you know, she does her own dance classes and stuff and choreography. So
Okay, neat.
and she
Okay, so
probably saw that damn domino choreography and thought it could be something else because I still don't think that was a good choreography.
it
It's
wasn't
just
like
like, come on now. Like, really? You just
okay.
shaking ass.
Okay, Justin, but you heard her what she said. She said it tonight. I need y'all to be jumping up and down, dancing hard, so I won't have to. So you heard
Right.
her.
Any final thoughts?
All right, y'all like, comment, subscribe, and keep it short. Y'all know we got 3 shows to go over. Good night, y'all.
Period night. All right, what is going on? AJ.
Hey Pierre, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. What's up? What's up? What's up?
So I'm gonna breeze right past that conversation with Chrisean and Taseki because it was
Just
uncalled
tell me
for.
why. You don't have to go into it, but why?
It's just like it didn't need to be on Zeus. Like if y'all had a conversation, but
Mm-hmm.
like to publicize it and to try to get views off of it was weird. Especially because like we didn't even gain anything. I
No.
don't even we didn't even gain not one thing from that. So I mean
Yeah.
I guess what we gained was the black community needs to talk about this, but
Right.
hey. Um, who is it? Oh, Diamond and Rolly. Diamond, can you still
Yeah.
hear me? My heat just turned on.
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you completely.
Okay. Diamond and Rolly. I still think Rolly looks a mess. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care.
I no, let me tell y'all, that confessional with that brown hair, that's the best I've ever seen Rolly look.
Her face is cute, but what I'm saying, that body looks the same. I feel like Rolly is not in a caloric deficit because she's still
Mm.
getting big.
You feel like
It's
she's
just
gained the weight
weird.
back?
I do. Like I was looking at that angle when she had that waist trainer on. And it just looks like her head looks big, her stomach looks big, like everything just looks big, squished in the waist trainer. I didn't like that.
Mm. You feel like it's more
So
so like she's to like more so on the dieting.
yeah, she's not eating right. She's just getting. I'm telling you, she is not eating right because if she was eating right, we would see it in her arms. But every time we look at them arms, they not
So
matching the
instead of baddie
BBL.
shot clock, it should be baddie diet coke.
Right,
Okay.
right. So I mean, hey, best of luck to her. But I don't want us to get confused. She looks bad. She's cute in the face. She looks bad. Her
Her
body.
confessional, A, I will say, I'll give the baddies this. All the baddies look great in their confessionals.
They really did. Like they
Yeah.
stepped it up completely. I was like, all right, y'all are cute.
The budgeting is budgeting for sure. Now, what did you think about I know we're not gonna talk about the Tsuki Rock situation, but what did you think about uh Rock talking to the baddies like before the sit down?
I thought it was cute. I skipped through a lot of it. I'm not even gonna lie because
Mhm.
I was very bored. I was very bored. Like it felt a little fake. I'm not gonna. It felt fake. It's like, oh, we're happy to see you, but we're friends with Tasiki, so like we're
Right.
not gonna say too much. We're
You
gonna
feel
listen
like
to what
they
she
talk
gonna
shit
say.
about it on the PJ back. You're
Oh,
like, that's too bad. They're still
100%.
drinking. Mm.
Yeah, as soon as they got on that PJ, they was talking mess, and it felt like a pity party a little bit. But
Oh. Mm.
I don't know. They love rock, and I don't know. It's weird.
Now, what do you think about this? If I say, go take care of your kid, am I talking about your kids or am I talking about your mothering?
You're talking about the mother, and Rolly is just she's still looking for a storyline because if you like, we know you're not a good mother. Okay, man, let's not go that far. We
Wait,
know she's had bad mothering moments. So like, she didn't talk about him. She said go play with your kid, and I mean I get it.
do you feel like I think that like the girls, because of the whole two situation, they just think Diamond's like another Scotty. Do you think that's what some of the baddies they're thinking? Like, oh, she could just be another punching bag.
Yeah, I think so. Like, I just feel like no one's really listening to her. I feel like they're bandwagoning, and I don't like that. Like, as soon as Natalie was like, "Oh, she talked about a kid," like you got to run that fade. Essentially, I was like, "Is no one listening to what she's saying?" Like, she didn't talk about her kid. She literally just said, "Go play with your kid," and that is not saying anything bad. So I just felt like, yeah, they don't like her, and they don't plan on liking her. But I love DTB. I don't care.
TTP, what is that? They're disturbing these bitches. TTP, they're disturbing these huh? Okay.
Did you see when Natalie tried to play her a little bit? Like, so when she touched her chain, when she saw her in the bar setting, I felt like she was trying to play her a little bit. She was like, "Ooh, I see you." Like, I thought that was real
Wait,
messy.
first of all, that chain is old, by the
It
way.
is
DTV done had that chain. I know, bro. I remember that chain since not at TV. So when the hell did
right.
she get a new chain?
So
And
I
Natalie
just
was
felt
trying to
like
be
Natalie
funny. I'm
wanted to.
telling you,
Yeah, she was. I was
Diamond,
like,
you should have popped her.
she was trying to be real funny because I was like, I know Diamond Ben had this chain. This
She
chain has
been
been
had
this
that
big.
chain. I remember that chain vividly
I
because it
couldn't even. I
literally
was
just says
like,
DTV, and she's always wearing that
yeah.
chain.
Yeah. So I was like, why would she? I felt like she read the comments of the videos and she was trying to play her. And I was like, no, I don't like that.
Because people say, "Oh, she got her own chain."
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what did you think also of some of the new girlies? We got introduced to Big Ock, not the Lil Wood. We got introduced to Jaden. Do you feel like Jaden should have been on Caribbean?
Yeah, I think Jaden should have been on Caribbean. I feel like she would have meshed better with that group. This one I feel like she's gonna feel out of place. Like I don't know who she's really gonna who she gonna kiki with. I don't know. And Ak, I haven't formed an opinion about her so far. Like she
Mhm.
seems okay, but I didn't watch her on what was it? What was she on? Love and Hip
Love
Hop.
Hip Hop.
Yeah, I didn't watch her on that, so I don't know. I don't know yet.
She is the Queen of Atlanta, and that was her intro. She proclaimed herself to be the Queen of Atlanta.
Oh
Okay. Now,
wow.
out of what we've seen the 2 episodes so far, and I also during the trailer, or well, the beginning of the episode, we seen the BB of it all. We see Big Tommy pull out that BB. Okay, what did you think of that opening fight?
I felt like it was so dramatic, but it's like I don't know. I don't know what we expect from Tommy. Like I do know because this is exactly what I expect from Tommy, and I don't know. I feel like we just gotta see it. Like I'm not gonna endorse it at all, but I
And
feel like
the
we really gotta
internet,
see
by
it.
the way, y'all so wrong for clowning Akbar for clearing it. I'm sad. Bitch, I ain't even mad at you because I'll be ready with you too. Listen,
You know she got
those
trauma. We can't laugh at her for that. She got
that's what
trauma.
I'm saying. Like, that's why I like the internet making fun of her as if it's like, oh my God, haha, she running. And I'm like, if y'all was in that position, y'all would have ran the same. I don't care how tough people think y'all is. Bullets, a BB bullet, whatever you want to call it, it don't got no name on it. And she didn't think it was a BB at the time. So of course you gonna run.
Right. I'm not mad at her, but you know what? I feel like we just gotta see it because what if it's like you know how they did Tasiki and DTB's fight? What if it's like that? Like what if it really ain't nothing crazy? So actually it's gonna be crazy because if she pulled a BB gun out, that's wild. But
It
what if
looked
it's just
real though, I
not?
will say that.
Yeah, it did.
It looked very real.
Yeah, Tommy, we just gonna keep her in our prayers because she's a lot.
Now, did you watch the Cabaret?
Oh, I did. I love the Cabaret.
Who is your favorite Cabaret girl, and who do you think deserves to win that $50,000?
My favorite Cabaret girl is Neek for sure. And
Oh,
I
girl,
agree with the previous caller because I don't think she talks too much. I haven't seen that. Like I have not seen her talk too much. I just feel like they are intimidated by
so
her
you
because
like
she
her
can.
teeth?
I do. I love the
G
Baltimore girlies.
G
I love
G.
them.
I live for her accent though. Like I'm not gonna. I can hear her talk all day. Something
I
about
love
it
it so
sounds so
much.
like calming. The accent,
She be so serious too. Like you can't even like they be so serious. I'd be like, you know
right?
what? But yeah, I like her. Like I feel like she's put together. She always looks good, and I feel like I'm so sick of seeing Danny and what's her name, Andrea look a mess the whole
Daddy
the
looked
whole
crazy.
season.
Daddy looked like she was going trick or treating.
They
I said, Daddy,
Jocelyn
you
should
ain't
have
got that
left
orange
her.
wig on, and she got a big hat. So
It was ridiculous. Jocelyn should have left her at that house. She looked a mess.
that was crazy. Like,
Oh
I
my
had to like
god.
look twice at the episode because I know she ain't going out the house looking like
I
that.
just couldn't believe she picked her and she walked out like that. I said, "This is a mess." Like the outfit bad, hair
Now I'm
bad.
starting to believe what y'all say when y'all be saying Justin be having the people that she think look. the craziest that day to like come along with her and stuff. Because now it's like, now I'm starting to think y'all not lying.
It's so
Because
true.
Danny has,
though.
don't get me wrong, she's not the best dresser, but she looked nice before, and Johnson hasn't picked her for stuff. So now that she look crazy, he'll say, hey, come with us.
It's like
Now
the
I'm gonna side
craziest
eye
she
you.
could have looked. Like,
Right.
I
Now,
can't
how do you feel
even.
about this whole Hennessy situation? Do you feel like the girls are too much on her ass?
No, you know what? Unpopular opinion. I feel like Hennessy deserves it because I feel
Mhm.
like as soon as Hennessy turned on her friend like that, all the karma was gonna come to her because that was weird, and I feel like she's weird now. So
Mm.
I don't know. I don't really like her. I feel
That
like
bitch not your friend.
she not. I feel like
Right.
she clinging to the quote unquote OGs, but they look a mess, but whatever. And it's just I don't think she could dance. I just don't think I don't know. She's weird.
So you feel like Nisha went go home with the grand prize?
100%. I think Neek looks put together. I think she has what it takes. Like, I feel like her reads are great. She told that girl, she said, "You didn't even make $1,000 at the pool party." I said, "That's hilarious." And
I
I
didn't even know they
just,
was getting that much coin at that pool party. I said, no wonder they was scrapping afterwards. They was mad that some girls was getting more than the other.
she
Okay.
was, she was.
All
But
right. Any
yeah,
other thoughts?
um, I want to echo the sentiment that Rolly looks a mess, and that's it. Like, comment,
Nice.
subscribe, please.
What is going on, Samaya? 1 and a 2 and a 3. Okay. If I pick on you and you don't answer, you lose your spot. So you get kicked out. No shade. I've been at this too long. Y'all know how I go. Okay. What is going on, Kaya?
Hey Pierre.
What's up?
Oh, they really gave us 2 episodes. They should have. You know what? They done threw this
Yeah,
out
like
there.
I was thinking about it. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be so tired. But I'm happy they did. Because if they had dragged this off another week, I would have been irritated.
But then I didn't realize they were gonna throw that sit down with us this soon. I could have swore it was gonna be like episode 2 and there was gonna be like a cliffhanger. I was
That was
like,
the first
wow, that
Thanksgiving.
really was the first one. So first off, Chrisean, she does look good. She's glowing. Do you believe that she's not drinking?
I don't think she's drinking as much if she is drinking.
I
Was
don't
she
think
drinking
so
during her
either.
pregnancy? I think hell yes.
Oh,
Well,
well,
I know hell yes, actually. Was she
didn't
smoking?
somebody expose
Yes.
that? Was it Marsha or Janet? Did one of them expose that she was doing that while she was pregnant, like a couple days ago?
I know somebody that was there during Easter told me that like she was doing that, allegedly.
Ooh.
But
And
yeah,
it doesn't help that,
I don't know why she
people
lied about
say,
that. 'Cause it's like there was a lot of people around.
yeah, but it doesn't help that, people saying that, Junior's not, what's the
You're
word,
right.
progressing well, and he's 1 year old. Is like my little cousin, when he was 1 year old, he was doing a whole bunch of stuff. It's like, Rashawn, Karma's already eating her with the baby. So let's just talk about it. We're gonna end it off on that. I don't want to get too much on Junior because I don't like talking about kids, but it's like Krishan, we know. But Tasiki, I'll say everybody looked good. Rolly,
Yes.
Rolly looked it.
Oh my God. Y'all talking about her confessional look or in person?
No, confessional look when she's sitting down and dolled up, she looks good. Like that red she had on her.
Okay, because I'm like, that was the
good.
best I've seen her in that confessional with that brown hair.
But when you see her in person, when you see the whole look without the Photoshop, without the fillers, without the CGI.
So you're saying the surgery was a waste?
Yeah, because this is what she should have did. And she need to take it from Akbar V. Because remember, Akbar V used to do it.
Yes.
She did it the natural way, and Akbar looks good.
Yes.
She was really good. Had Rolly lost the weight first, then did the surgery, it wouldn't have been. I think it's because she doesn't work out and she just got the fat sucked out. So it looks really weird. She looked like when you squeeze a tube of toothpaste in the middle, that's what Rolly looked like.
With the Colgate bottle in there.
And when she was in that green little 2-piece and we saw her thighs out, it looked like a turkey leg from the state fair. I was hungry for a turkey leg if I saw that, because her ankles are so doggone skinny. Like Rolly, what?
I agree though what you said about Akbar, because a lot of people forget like Akbar was a bigger girl and like she looks really good.
Yeah, because I watched Akbar when she was on Love and Hip Hop. I couldn't stand her on there, but I remember
Right.
she was big. But I remember when she was going on that journey when she was losing weight, and Akbar did it the real
A lot of
natural
y'all
way.
not familiar
So,
with Big Ak, so I
oh,
gotta
y'all
show
not
y'all a
familiar with Big
before and
Akbar?
after.
Yeah, show a picture of Akbar. Can see how
This
because she looks
was Big
amazing now.
Ak, y'all, before. Okay? Emphasis on the Big Ak. She never called herself the Big for nothing, because she literally was Big Ak.
That's what slowed her
Totally.
down when she would fight because all that weight was holding her down. When she would run up,
Right.
it was like Akbar. When she fought,
Now she
who's
could be
that
a
she
little bit
fought
more
on
swift.
Love and Hip Hop? Was that Spice she fought or Tokyo Vanity? She
No,
fought one of them.
she hit Spice jumped in, but I forgot who she hit. She
Oh,
hit
it was
Spice,
light
Spice
skinned
jumped in.
Keisha. It was light skinned
Yes,
Keisha. That's who
yes.
she fought. And light skinned Keisha tore her up. I'm sorry, she did. But yeah, Albor, yeah, but I just like Roll. She looks good in confessionals when we see her from the neck up. That's when she looked good in that one. But when we see the body's like her back is big still, bigger than Biggie's, and it's just
Okay, I have a previous picture of Big Eye. Okay.
it's been a while since I see how big she is on. Let's see. Yep. Mm-hmm.
So this was Akbar y'all before. And she did have surge, but she, lost a little weight before she did the surge.
Yeah,
So
she lost. The thing is, Akbar, she lost that weight. Then she did the surgery. Rolly didn't do that. That's why I don't want to. I don't want to be making fun of her, but you on our screen, so we got to talk about it. It just when she just went and got all that fat sucked up out of her, and it makes it look really weird because Rolly don't. And I still don't think she works out. If she does work out, we can't tell. I can't tell if she works out. So that's the reason why it looks so odd. Had she did the right way, I feel like she would have looked so much better had she did it the right way. But she loves how she looks. It is an improvement from what she looked like 3 seasons ago. So I'll give her that. Scotty, what was that wig? Boo? It gave Auntie. What was that?
stop.
And Scotty,
She's trying something new, a new cut, a new color.
that's not no. The color was fine. I just didn't like it looked like a Fantasia wig. Well, Fantasia's wig from the early 2000s. That's what it looked like. And Scotty B used to eat her.
When
Scotty
I
ate her wigs
see
last season.
you,
Yeah, Scotty, she ate her wigs all last season, and she ain't starting off well. Scotty, her outfits are still eating. She knows how to dress, but that wig, boo, I hope it gets better. Because if not, I'm gonna have to read her all season long with them wigs, boo. But the sit down, it was giving me a headache. Zeus, I thought Zeus was gonna get out of it because I remember when I first started watching Zeus, they used to have these sit down little talk scenes and they used to drag out for so long and they were so exhausted. It seemed like Tasiki and Chrisean came there because I had got a check to be here. Tasiki seemed like she genuinely wanted to talk things out, and Chrisean, it was like we're watching a child being forced to have a conversation. She just looked like she was over, and she strategically had Junior in her arms because she didn't want Tasiki to smack her. I'm thinking, did Lemon Pepper Stepper Biatch want them to fight, and Chrisean brought the baby and messed up all the plans? Because
I
that's what
think
it was
so.
seeming like.
I think so too.
Because Tasiki, if you peep, Tasiki said, "Someone take the baby so I can do what I was brought here to do."
I think so.
And Chrisean didn't want to get towed up on camera because she didn't want to. She said, "Diamond, is she the one that lost the 2?" Yeah, Chrisean didn't want to lose another 2 because she already lost 1. So yeah, but that was just.
And Natalie, you're messy daddy. You gonna tell Jaden? She gonna say, "Oh, I hear that Tasiki's not the only one breaking teeth around here." Jaden,
I'm glad Jaden finally said that she wasn't the one that did it because everybody want to say Jaden. Jaden got.
Listen, Jaden can take credit for it, but the horse did it. We all know the horse did it.
Yeah, but Jaden didn't do it herself with her own hands.
And I ain't talking about Joseline. The horse meaning the ceramic horse that was in Blueface's mansion. That's was.
But she did facilitate it, so she did.
Yes, she orchestrated. Yes. Which caused her to lose the 2. Yeah. Exactly. See, a lot of people don't know stuff like this. If y'all haven't been watching Chrisean and them for a long time, y'all don't even know what I'm even talking about. Some of y'all.
They still new here, some of them, but y'all gotta back and watch.
So it's like when they talk about certain stuff when it comes to Chrisean, I'm like, y'all really don't know. It is gone.
Oh, so can we talk about how Biggie and Anna, they was upset how they didn't get to go to the table, sit down? Like, Anna, Chrisean don't like you. Biggie, Chrisean don't like you. Why would she want y'all there? Because Anna, do you not remember Tasiki was supposed to? No, if Chrisean was not pregnant, she would have been fought you. You would have gotten towed up on camera on Baddies East. Do you not remember that?
How do you think the sit down would have went? Besides, Chrisean probably would have tore, Autumn out. But do you feel like they may have gotten a resolution because Biggie and Anime may have asked the right questions? What do you think?
No, they were not gonna get no resolutions. I'm gonna tell you why. Because Biggie was gonna give her 2 cents. Like, Chrisean, come on, that's your sis. You guys gotta do it. And then Anna was gonna have to throw her 2 cents in, and Chrisean had to tell her to shut the F up. I think it still would have went the same exact way. And I feel like Anna would have done the most because she has Tasiki on her side. So she knows that if Chrisean tried to attack her, Tasiki was probably going to jump in and try to stop that. Anna,
Right.
she a smart biatch. She was smart to be on Tasiki's good side from day one. Because now people are scared to fight her because they don't want to deal with Tasiki. I don't care for Anna, but you smart for that. But yeah, the rest of the episode was like a drag-ish. And then Diamond came in like this was South Central Baddie with that wig cap and mouth guard, honey. She was trying to bring South Central Baddies to Baddies.
She really did. That was some ghetto ass shit.
Because that's what Cash did. Because that's what Cash did with Liddy.
Crazy. It's giving Cashmere.
Yeah, that's what Cash did there. And Rolly, I will say, she got that weight. She is moving a little faster. I don't know why she's running up and having her head go down like Rolly. I think she's not used to fighting in that new body just yet. It's still setting in. So that's why.
Yeah, like she just had the surgery. Rolly been there had the surge, okay?
No, remember last season she was on injured reserve. She was on injured reserve, so she was still swelling up. Remember, she was leaking.
You're right. You're
Yeah, she was leaking and swelling up, so she did. It didn't settle in yet. She's fully healed now, so now she's moving a little bit faster. The fight, we're gonna see more of it next week. The fight, it didn't really give what it was supposed to give. The fight between Rolly and Diamond, like, it didn't look like Rolly didn't like tear her up. Well, at least not from what we saw, because it looked like Rolly was low key kind of getting tore. I was like, Diamond, yes, Diamond. Yeah. That list has gotten so much worse. I said, why is Diamond talking like that? That tooth was gone. That list was so bad.
Today, I'm telling y'all, like, Tasiki is making Diamond talk like she has a mouthful of jelly beans. I'm like, oh my God. She's like, I'm like,
I said, why is she talking like she got something stuck in her mouth? And she had showed that the tooth was missing. I was like, Diamond, you already got a list. That doesn't make it worse. And she like she's struggling to talk in her confessional. I was like,
right. It saddens me.
I love Diamond so much, honey. I don't know. How much are they paying you for you to come back on the show?
She got a fat check at the reunion. I know that.
She must have had a fat check to come back. Because how do you hug it out with Tasiki? Like, I'm just trying to figure out, how do y'all be getting into it the way y'all be getting into it? Y'all can just hug it out. Is Lemon Pepper behind the scenes giving y'all the good pen down and saying y'all better get along or y'all ain't gonna get a check? It's got to be that, right? Because I can't, after all the stuff that they done done to each other, I can't do that. Not I. Yeah, but that's basically. Oh, I want to talk just really quick. I think I'm gonna really love Big Lex, her pretty self, man. When that face eats. I don't think I'm gonna like Summer No Other. I don't think I'm gonna like her. And
her name to me just makes no sense to me.
Summer No Other. What does that mean?
I think it's Summer None Other. Like, what does that mean?
What does that mean? I mean, we have other seasons like spring, fall, and all
right. That. Like, is winter coming? The bitch said she not doing baddies.
Yeah, but I think I'm gonna love Big Lex. I'm glad that they didn't put Big Lex, not the little one. If they really had put that full name down there, I was gonna smack somebody over.
Yeah, that would have been. I think Zeus was like, okay, now y'all get a little crazy with these damn names. Okay.
Yeah. I think that's everything.
Next thing you know, they're gonna have a baddie. My name is Diamond, not the body. Like, my name is Diamond. Don't forget about the body. Like,
they didn't call Summer none other. I keep calling No Other.
I think they just put Summer because it's like y'all can't just come up with these names now.
That's a stupid name. Ugh, that's why they don't put Scotty with the body. They did forget with the body this time, Scotty.
Welcome to the stage, Scotty.
Don't forget with the body.
Don't forget with the body. Thank you, Kai.
Yeah, that's all I got. Yeah, I didn't watch the Cabaret. I'm sorry about that, but I feel bad. They dropped this on Joseline's birthday. Joseline, I know she's punching the air.
Not one, but two.
Exactly. I feel bad for you, Jossie Pooh. But I do like the Cabaret. I just didn't watch it tonight because I had too much stuff to do. But that's all I got, Pierre, and I'll talk to you next week if I can make it.
Y'all know Janisha was telling me in the editing room, take away the body. Her name is Scotland. Okay, what is going on, Ariel?
Hi, Pierre.
What's up?
How are you tonight?
I'm good.
Let's get into this mischief.
Exhausting, right?
Yes.
What did you think of the Baddies episode overall, though? Both episodes.
I'm happy we got 2. Because if we would have drawn this out to next week, I would have been heated. Because you know what? Throw the hoes accountable.
Right. Literally. Now, let's talk about the sit down. What were your thoughts on it? Who do you think was telling the truth? Also, who do you think was gaslighting each other? What did you think about the whole sit down?
First off, they was gaslighting each other. One was doing it, the other was doing it. Why was Chastity there if she ain't say nothing? If she... Girl, you just sitting there. You could be outside with the babies.
I feel like Chastity should have been the babysitter. Okay? You watching both babies.
Because I'm thinking, because she was on TikTok, like, I was there for Sean. You ain't do nothing, boo. You could have sat outside. I don't know. Who was lying? Chrisean was, I believe what she said happened, that Tzatziki did it, but she was also in there lying. Talking about she didn't get that girl jumped. Chrisean, we saw you. we saw you. Then she lied, talking about she wasn't drinking while she was pregnant. It was literally video evidence on Twitter of her drinking and smoking. And she was fighting while she was pregnant because the day she found out she was pregnant, she had the same outfit on, rumbling in the street.
Are you talking about that blue dress when she socked that damn hairstylist?
No, that. And the day she had the braids, and it was the same day she went to the hospital to find out that she was pregnant, and she was in the street fighting.
Oh, yes, I remember.
So you were drinking, girl. Same.
Now, with the whole conversation, do you feel like there should have been like an unbiased person in the middle? Because I feel like had they facilitated correctly, they should have put an unbiased person in the middle of those two that's licensed in therapy and family trauma.
Yes. It should have been none of the baddies there. It should have been nobody extra. Like Tay, girl, we know it's you. We know it's you. We know it's you, bro.
You think the blur was unnecessary? Because I think it was too.
The only person that should have been blurred was Junior.
Chrisean Jr.
Because you know what? He gets it enough.
Right.
But they was up there just... It was a whole lot of nothing. There was a lot of talking, but nothing at the same time. It shouldn't have been on Zeus at all.
Mm-hmm.
But they
when Tzatziki left, what did you think of Chastity and Chrisean's sort of conversation? Like, Chrisean started to go on, say certain things. And what did you think of Tzatziki's breakdown when she went outside to the Baddies?
I don't know how I feel about that. Because, like, Chrisean was like, I got to protect the kids. I could say something about your son. I was like, let's not go. You know? And then Tzatziki, I think she is hurt. But then, at the same time, again, it shouldn't have been on Zeus. Like, she keeps saying it happened in front of everybody. It did. But we didn't want to see this. And she keeps talking about her new show. Ain't nobody watching that, Rock.
Yeah, no shade.
I didn't watch Crazy in Love because she was crying too much.
I remember recapping Crazy in Love, and y'all used to rely on me so that y'all could know what's happening because I didn't want to watch it.
It was so draining. I tried to watch one episode, and I was like, oh, my God. I'm in this relationship. Get me out.
If it's going to be a whole lot of B-roll, I'm not trying to watch that because when they were Crazy in Love, they used to do B-roll. And what I mean by B-roll is this. 2-3 minutes of literally me pouring, you see this empty bottle, me pouring water that's in this bottle like this.
Yes, they didn't give us
And I'm
nothing.
like, what? Why am I watching this? If it's gonna be that,
Mm-mm.
no, please,
Mm-mm.
okay.
They could keep that.
Now, what did you think of also Rock sitting with the other baddies, like them kind of catching up with her? What'd you think?
What I think is Scotty show us every season that her vocabulary is not up to par.
She said coattail. What's that?
Coattail, Scotty? You ain't heard
My
that?
coat doesn't have a tail. It's fur. It's faux fur.
Scotty, we gonna get Scotty with the body a dictionary, okay? Because
no, we gonna send Scotty to the same private school as Tika, baby. We're gonna send him to that school because you needed Scotty. What the hell?
Coattail? A regular word, Scotty? In the other season, you couldn't spell in your confessionals. Was it psycho?
Right. And you know what's funny? She said, "Oh," and Rock said it.
It's a regular word, Scotty.
That was so funny. That was hilarious.
I like Jayla.
You gotta love
but that
Scotty.
was just on the jet. They was just talking about Rock. So then when they got there, they was like, "Oh, the baby." Especially Natalie and Rock. You messy. You still married, girl?
Natalie said, "Yes, I am."
Cause was she the one that said it on the
Yes, let me tell you, Rock be playing in Natalie's face. That's how Natalie be trying to get her every time. Now let me tell y'all something. Natalie be get that bitch, bro, Rock, because she knows that damn Rock be playing in her face. Because why would you ask her if she's still married if you've never seen a divorce announcement anywhere on the internet with Natalie? I know you've been in the jail, but come on now.
She ain't heard that from nobody.
You ain't heard that from nobody. You just want to be funny.
And
which I live for it. I'm not gonna lie, because it's like I live for any time somebody gags Natalie.
I love it. I love
it.
Because you know what? Keep Miss Nunn on her toes.
And let me tell you, Natalie's not good with throwing shade back. Like, you need to get better at that, Natalie, because the girls be shading you, and you just be like, you gotta throw it back, okay? Because you could have easily got Natalie. You could have easily got Rock back. And after she said, "Are you still married?" You could have been like, "Are you still with Blue?" "Oh, okay, I thought so. He's in jail, right?" Like you.
Chrisean,
you gotta be fast,
Natalie.
Now, what did you think of some of the newer girls we got introduced to? Akbar, Jaden.
I like Akbar. I thought I wasn't gonna like her in things. So as of now, I like her because I didn't like her on Love and Hip Hop. Mm-hmm. But you know, she looked good in her confessional. The hair. I'm with y'all. When she's standing by Jalen, they need to stay far away. They look like evil twins. What's going on?
Jalen gonna start wearing wigs again because y'all keep talking about that.
Jalen, I love Jalen confessional. Look, yes. I don't know. I love that jersey. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make my own.
I like that. I like that too. She look really cute.
Y'all talking about Scotty, Billy Ray look. I love it.
You love the Billy Ray aesthetic.
Yes. She look like Joseline.
It's giving Brett Michaels. Okay.
Yes, it's a look.
It's the look. Okay.
All the girls look good.
The girlies don't like it.
No, y'all was talking bad about it in the comments. I'm like, dang, I like it. It's giving me. She was on.
It's giving you I'll work harder.
Yeah, she's on Act 2. With the True Religion fit. I was like, you know
right.
What? You eat, girl. Rolly looks good.
Scotty may try to be one up on you bitches. She's probably trying to get, a True Religion sponsor or maybe a Levi jeans sponsor. You never know. That's the aesthetic they go for.
It was cute.
Now, what do you think about somebody saying, "Hey, go play with your kid or go take care of your kid"? Is that talking about the kid or is that talking about the mother? Or both?
It's talking about you. Because you know what? Go take care of your kid. I got a kid. Somebody tell me go take care of my kid. I'm not finna be like, "Oh, you talking about my baby?" They talking about you. Girl, go be a mama. That's what they tell you to do. Stop being messy. Go be a mom. Like, that's what she was saying. But, a hit dog will holler. If you feel bad about being a mom, if you feel like you're a bad mom, then you're going to feel like you She talking about your baby. They use that as an excuse though, every time.
Okay. Now, what's your thoughts overall on how some of the baddies were sort of like introduced? Because we did get the introduction of the newer girls and stuff in their confessionals and stuff like that. Of course, Big Ivory.
Big Ivory came through.
What'd you think?
Now she lied to us, talking she wasn't doing what she was doing on that TV. Because from what we see next on, you tearing that little girl up in that car, Ivory.
Right. And that summer, none other is about 2 inches. Now, what shocked me was she was getting it squabbling with Jayla. She beat Bob. Wow.
That was Ivory? I did not know that was Ivory fighting.
That was Big Ivory. Also known as NLE.
NLE or Irvin.
Irvin.
Yeah, Irvin.
It's really been a pleasure to see Ivory's transition from being NLE to now being a baddie. Like, we've really come far.
She's growing.
Y'all remember when I used to call her NLE on Twitch? I swear I came up without coming to say. Anyway, go ahead.
This is the first one. They be jocking off you, Pierre, and they be saying it like the Lemmy Pepper. I never heard that until I was here. And then I know where everybody calling him Lemmy Pepper. I said, whoa. Are y'all secret entertainers?
Secret entertainers. Now, did you watch the Cabaret?
Yes.
Now, what do you think of Neek? First of all, because a lot of people have thoughts on her.
I like Neek. I like her accent. I'm with you. I can hear her talk all day. I just like a Baltimore girl, and everybody like she talk too much. I don't hear Neek talk unless they cut her speaking out. I watched all the episodes. Neek be chilling. Now she'll voice her opinion, but it's not over. She do be talking. Never mind.
But you like her tea.
Yeah, her tea. You like Joseline, you're not gonna play with me like that. I was like, yeah, girl.
I kind of peeped they knew each other when she said that, because I'm like, a random girl would never tell Joseline that.
And Joseline wouldn't have did nothing bad.
Right.
Like, whoa.
Even though Joseline cussed her out, I could tell, like, Joseline, if it was a random girl she didn't know like that, she would have went even further. And she kind of like just cussed her out and told her to shut up and like stay there. She
don't talk to like how she talked to Danny and them. She don't talk to Neek like that. Cause she yoked Danny up. Shut up. I said, oh.
Now, who do you think should win that 50K?
At this point, I don't know. Not right now.
I think it's probably gonna be Raven.
Yeah.
Or Neek.
Raven is, I don't care what y'all say. That little boom boom pop, she gets it every time.
It's Raven.
Yeah. She's very cabaret. I like it.
One thing about that Raven, she gonna do that dip.
That dip, pop, bam.
She gonna give you a good dip. She gonna give you a real good dip. Now, on Danny versus Neek and some of the newer girls, like, is Danny kind of losing it? What's going on with Miss Danny?
Danny, okay, is Danny and Drea in their confessionals, are they using the same makeup lady as Joseline? Because they had the same bold look that she had all seasons. I'm like, okay, is they trying to fit the theme? What's going on? Maybe. But Danny needs to stop picking fights, because she's not a fighter. Like, she going in there and setting herself up to get beat up. But she likes it. People like that scare me, who don't mind getting beat up and keep talking. Be quiet.
That bus scene, the van, it low-key gave me anxiety, because I'm like, if they start squabbling that van, that driver's like right in proximity, y'all really trying to cause some trouble. Like,
yes,
supposed to be treading the line doing stuff like that. Like, come on now, y'all could at least put that bitch in an Uber. Like, damn, if they start squabbling in there, everybody's life is in danger at that point.
Yes, like,
if I was one of them girls, I'll say, I'm not riding with them. I'll buy myself an Uber. I'll meet y'all there. Like, trying to kill me from this stupid ass shop. Because it's like, I gotta think about it. They're like close to proximity. The driver's like right there. If they start squabbling, so like they hit the driver's like, I think of stuff like that. Maybe because I watched it with Final Destination. But anyways, any final thoughts?
The way that girl looked at Ocean Eye was me too. Cause like, girl, put your eye up. Put your eye up. Why is she
What Ivory
still
said, close that eye.
there? Why is she still there? That looks medically wrong. That don't
Do
even
you
look
think she
right.
should have got sent home like Miss K?
Yes, Miss K had a knot on her head. Her eye is shut. She
That
can't even
made
open it.
K's forehead look reasonable.
And she's sitting up there. Oh, all she did was knee me in my eye ocean. All she did. That's all.
That's all.
That's it, Pierre. Hope you have a good night.
You too,
Ready for
Nate.
this long baddie season.
All right, Ariel, Nate. All right, what is going on? Cap Kills. What's tea?
Hey Pierre, what's up with your fine ass?
Thank you.
Yeah, okay. No, but anyway, so I didn't watch Joseline's show. But I will say, Jocelyn, I seen on the Shade Room that you were celebrating a year of sobriety.
Yes.
Um, um, okay, we'll let her have that one. Okay. But
You don't
anyway,
believe it. It doesn't sound like you believe it.
Jocelyn is probably high right now. Like she ain't been sober off nothing, please. But so okay, baddies. Well, I gagged when I seen it was 2 episodes. I'm like, I thank God they did this because you know that first episode was going to be them dragging out conversations
Right.
and introducing people like they do every season. And I'm like, they should have probably been doing this since they're gonna have 35 damn episodes. Y'all might as well have gave us 2 on the premiere night. But damn, I don't know what happened. Akbar is not Atlanta. She's not the queen of Atlanta. She not from Atlanta. Akbar is raggedy. Who else?
Where is Akbar from? Is she not from Atlanta?
Probably, I don't know, Duluth or something. Macon. I don't know where she from. She not from Atlanta for real.
Not Duluth.
Savannah. Akbar ain't from nowhere for real.
The sit
Jaden.
down. What did you
Oh,
think about the like? Who do you think was telling the truth? Who do you feel like was gaslighting each other?
I honestly, I don't know. Because at first I was saying, Tasiki girl, no shade. Like multiple people in the family have said you did X, Y, and Z, but that whole family is so jacked up. I didn't even, first of all, the whole scene made me uncomfortable to sit there and watch. And then it wasn't registering to me that the girl, the dark skinned girl with the straight backs that was sitting in between them was their sister too.
Yeah.
Cause it's like she wasn't saying nothing. And I'm like, cause I have, I got brothers. If my older brother and my younger brother was fighting, I wouldn't just sit there in between, especially when they're throwing out, essay allegations and stuff like that. I wouldn't have sat there and just been quiet. Like, girl, if it ain't happened, say something. But if it did,
Mm.
say something. She just kind of sat there and didn't speak. Tasiki's friend that was, blurred out off to the
Tay Tay.
side. Yeah, she spoke more than the actual blood sister that apparently, I guess, maybe grew up with him. I don't know. It seemed like all the kids are spread out because their mama was an addict, but I know I'm not trying to be funny. I'm dead serious.
Yeah.
Apparently, yeah, the parents was on drugs, right? So they all kind of were
Right.
separate. And when you got that many kids, of course, everybody, there's a big gap in age. So I don't know, but I don't know. It was disgusting. Krishan was not like I think one of the previous callers said. Krishan came because she got paid. Tasiki really wanted to talk, but Krishan is an animal. She been an animal. She don't want to speak. She just didn't. It's crazy how cold she was towards her family. Like she really just did not want to talk. She didn't care. Tasiki crying. She kept getting up. The baby can feel your energy. I gotta walk up, girl.
What
And
she
then even
say?
he can feel your energy. I gotta get up. And she kept walking off with the baby girl. He can't feel, hear, see anything. Let the streets tell it because you was drinking and smoking and high and fighting while you was pregnant. So like no shade, girl. But she definitely said you was drinking while pregnant and you tried to deny it. But we saw you. We saw you drink. We saw you smoke. We saw you fight. We saw you get on live and act up. Come on, Krishan. But I mean, and yeah, she definitely wouldn't put that baby down because she knew Tasiki was gonna like drag her through the restaurant. If I was arguing with Tasiki, I wouldn't put my child down either. So she, what I'm saying?
You pick up a BB like Tommy.
Oh, I would have had something real for her because the BB might not even the BB might not hurt her. I don't know, but
Child to Sika eat the BB. She
man, I don't know. I don't want no smoke Tasiki if you see this. But yeah, honestly, I don't know who's lying and who's I really don't know. I have no that whole family is so jacked up. I honestly have no idea. But when Krishan said, things like this in black families happen and we don't ever want to talk about it. That is true.
Yeah.
But Christian, I don't know. It's like half the family saying one thing, the other half saying the other. Some of them not saying nothing at all. Chastity. So I don't know. But I think they shouldn't have aired that. That was a new low for Zeus. That was really like
Yeah,
disgusting.
that
I
was
don't know.
past. Like to me, we've seen fights and stuff, but that was dirty.
Yeah, and then it's like they had their kids there, and then she's like, I could talk about her son, but I'm not going to. And then even with the sister, Tifa, she's with the MF that you was messing with. I'm like, whoa, we should not be hearing all this.
Was
Like,
that new information to you?
if I heard that before, I forgot. I don't know. I try not to keep up with Krishan and them because it's disgusting. But that's some B more stuff. I don't want no parts. But I don't know. I feel like did she try to insinuate that Tasiki was selling cat? When she was like she was a stripper, because remember she turned to the sister
Yeah.
and she was mouthing something but she wouldn't say it out loud. I could have sworn she was probably trying to make it seem like Tasiki was doing more than stripping, and I took her up out of that, and then she's with the dude she was with. I'm like, girl, this, I don't know,
Now I
sis.
feel like she shouldn't be shamed for doing stuff like that because she was taking care of all those kids. But the taking
Right.
of the sister man thing, I've known about that for a little bit. Because of like those the family goes live a lot. So I've known about that, but that is crazy. But the shaming of the stripping thing, I don't really like that because it's like she had to do what she had to do to take care of y'all. So it's like, come on now.
Yeah,
But
because y'all crackhead mama couldn't do it, so she stepped up. That happens with older siblings a lot. They'll pick up the slack of the parents, which she shouldn't have had to do that. And however she did it, whether she was stripping, selling drugs, flipping burgers, she provided somewhere for you to stay. So you really shouldn't have nothing to say about it. But yeah, I don't know. But that sit down was garbage. But moving on. Uh, Anna, girl, I hope somebody beat her up this season. I'm sick of her because she showed her ass at them auditions. I was tired of her. They got Mariah. They need to get her next. Biggie, you looked a mess. That damn fitted cat little blue DR outfit she had on in the confessionals, that latex. Natalie looked a goddamn fool in that Timberland outfit when she was getting on that plane.
I liked it.
No, you the only one. Natalie looked a
Oh
goddamn
my
wreck.
god.
No,
I
no.
liked it.
It's a shame when Rolly looks the best out of everybody because Rolly, when she
Oh,
had that like burgundy kind of feather outfit with that blondish brown wig, I said, Rolly, oh my
that's
God,
the best Rolly I've seen ever look in a minute. I don't care what nobody say.
really? Like when I saw the screen, I almost like gasped out loud. I'm like, Rolly. And then Scotty
Yes.
comes on right after her, looking Italian, looking like a mob wife with that short dude, looking like
What do you
Carmela
think about the
Soprano.
Brett Michaels look? Because it's getting a lot of feedback tonight. You feel me? Scotty tries something new with the short swoop bob. We gonna call it the Brett Michaels. What you think?
Scotty was up there with that mullet looking like Dog the Bounty Hunter. Scotty, don't ever do that again.
I gotta look. I gotta show y'all Doug. A lot of y'all don't know who Doug the Body Hunter is. Did he pass away?
No,
Or the
I didn't
wife
know
did?
his wife died. I know that. I don't know
Okay,
about
okay, my
him.
bad, my bad. I'm about to say, oh my god, I want to bring him up here. Yeah, I know somebody in that family ended up passing, but this is Doug the Bounty Hunter. Okay, not too much on Doug. Okay, he's saving the world,
Ah, there she go right there.
but it was the shorter version.
Man, Scotty looked up. Oh Lord, Scott. And then she brought that dog in that restaurant. Scotty, girl, I got a dog, but she ain't going nowhere near nobody's food, not even mine. That's crazy. Um, I don't know who else was there. Akbar, you not Atlanta. F you, girl.
You don't think Akbar is the queen of Atlanta because she a lot of the previous cast
Um,
said she's not Atlanta.
a queen would have her damn kids. What kind of queen are you? And your kids is with your mama and your aunties and your grandmother baby? No. Akbar not no queen. Akbar is a peasant. Girl, please. F Akbar. You not Atlanta girl. No shade. I don't know who else. Jaden is prettier in person than in the picture. She actually wasn't, she still gives Stewie, but it wasn't as,
Stewish.
yeah.
It
Uh
wasn't as Stewish. I will say though, she is a lot prettier than like what the internet makes her seem. Because I feel like a lot of the rock tards, and I'm calling y'all out rock tards, because that's the name of Chrisean fan base. If y'all know, the rock
that's
tards, y'all
fitting.
be editing her pictures to make her look crazy on the internet.
I really thought I was gonna see like Stewie for real, for real. It's slightly gay Stewie, but not really. So
Yeah.
I don't know. But I don't even know who else
It
that
gave an
Tinka.
updated Stewie. Now, what do you think of this DTB versus Rolly? If I say you talk about go take care of your kids, am I talking about your kids, your mother, and both?
No, because no, like go be a mama girl. Like it's like if I say don't play with me, play with your kids, I'm not talking about your kids, girl. I'm talking about you. Like Rolly, didn't you just talk about Slim Dad who's dead? Talking about he not black or whatever she said. With girl, so Rolly is a
You're right,
disaster.
I fear.
Yeah, Rolly, you do it to other people. So when somebody do it to you, why is you mad? Like the same
Yes,
son that you spoke with, really, girl. But I
I
don't know.
agree.
Tinka, jump scare. Tinka, they need to not put the camera that close to her again. That confessional.
Wait a minute. Tinker didn't look bad.
Okay, sure. Okay.
I'm gonna watch it again, y'all, before I do it.
Okay.
For what I remember, she didn't look crazy in the confessional.
Um I don't
Oh
think
my god.
we wasn't watching the same thing then. I don't
That's
know, but
crazy.
I don't know,
Congrats to
but
her for upgrading the life. I appreciate it.
okay. But yeah, I don't know. Not too much really else happened. I was shocked when I saw the preview for the whole season. All them fights was happening. When I saw Jayla fighting Ivory,
Yes.
they made it seem like it was a clean sweep. Like Ivory just beat up Jayla. I'm like, from what I saw, yeah, it didn't look like Ivory was really beating her up. She was getting with her. So I don't know.
Child, somewhere Mel is baking some honey hams and washing this with her popcorn. Okay.
Because I know DTB didn't come over there and get beat up, and then Ivory came over there and got beat up too. So did ET. So now that's TV. Can y'all really fight? Because y'all letting the baddies beat y'all up. I don't understand.
If Big Billy come over there, it's gonna be a problem.
Well,
The
well,
shade. Who do you,
well.
okay, one last question I want to ask you. Who do you think from Not STV needs to be the next to go over to join the Zeus train?
You already know pressure, big pressure. Okay,
Big
mother is home. She's
pressure.
not in jail. A
Okay.
release was had. Pressure need to be over there with baddies. If not her, honestly, I just now seen her, the girl Zanaya off South Central Baddies. Just because she's pretty, like,
Mm.
because
If y'all don't
ET
know,
came over
pressure
there.
is that's who's on his
Yeah,
profile picture.
yeah, because ET went over there looking a hot mess. Yeah, if y'all want to rep for Zoo, for now that's TV, have somebody pretty go over there that will actually fit in. Because I already know neck ass. She, whatever. But yeah. I don't know. That's all I had though. I don't know.
Thank you,
All
Nate.
right.
All right, what is going on, Zay? Damn, Zay. Ah, he's saying add you, bro. He's saying add you. Okay. What is going on, Elijah?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's up? What's up? What's
Okay,
up?
to answer your question, who do I think from Now That's TV could go on Baddies Legacy?
Legacy Ho!
Her and Mel could be a duo.
You know that's not good. They're not gonna ever let that happen on a baddie show with Natalie involved.
They
Now, what did you
probably
think of tonight's episode?
um uh, Lord have mercy. I think this it's a slow start, but hopefully the season will pick up.
Now, to sit down between the two, what did you think about like?
This is why I say it's kind of hard to believe, Krishan. Tasiki
Right.
literally told you to put it on the table. If you didn't want to speak about it on camera, then just say it. I just say I don't want to talk about it on camera. Can we talk about it off camera? She didn't say nothing. This is
Mm,
why people like me and a lot of others find it hard to believe this girl because Tasiki literally say what it is that you said. She said you all these essay allegations. Say it. That's what we're here to discuss. If not, what's the conversation about? Literally. It's
mm,
about that. It's about the jump, and it's about also what you keep saying. Like, talk about it all. Because if that is not what you want to talk about, then why are y'all having this conversation in the first place? You can't move on without getting some closure on, if not that situation, the jumper situation. You're not, and you're not taking accountability And people keep in the Christianimals, child, these people, the Christianimals keep saying,
That's a
"Ooh,
new
she's
one. I
trying."
ain't heard that until today. Keep on, keep going, keep going, keep going.
These
Keep going.
Christianimals are getting on my last nerve. What they're saying, "Ooh, Rock looks like she's grown." She still looks. Child. Rock is older than me, but I know how to at least have a conversation and keep it going.
So you think with that whole sit down that Chrisean was doing that was gaslighted to Siki though?
Yes, because she kept literally kept saying, and people kept saying she's trying to do it just for legal action. No, she's trying to do it so we can get to the bottom of it. And if you didn't want to talk about it, just say you don't want to talk about it on camera.
Now, what did you
That
think of Tay Tay? Now, Tay Tay's face was blurred out, but she said, "Why bring this up on camera?" What did you think about that? Because some people feel like that was a sort of an admission to something happening, but
that
she
was
was mad
not
that she
a
brought it on
that
camera.
was not in the me personally. That was not in the mission of anything. I'm pretty sure she's heard the story before, and she's
Mhm.
like, "Why talk about it on camera?" She does not know if it's true or not. That's no admission because AJ was Krishan's childhood best friend, and she never told her none of that. So why tell Tay Tay and not her your best friend for years?
Mm.
That's why I feel like people keep forgetting. AJ has known Krishan longer than Tay Tay. So why tell somebody who you haven't known that long over somebody who you've literally known for literally almost all your life?
Now, what do you feel about we
I
saw
don't care what nobody say. Big Lex still look like quality cologne.
bitch. No, she doesn't. I don't agree with that.
Child, you should see that picture of her with that blonde wig. She looks just like her.
She does not look like no damn quality cologne. The nerve of you, okay? What did you think of the whole DTB versus Rolly situation? Do you feel like DTB was actually talking about her child?
I never really am a person to talk about anybody's parenting or anybody's child. That's one thing I feel like nobody should talk about.
Mhm,
Don't talk about nobody's parent or child because you don't know them, you don't know their story, you don't know what they've been through.
mhm,
Like, like that's been a sensitive subject since Love and Hip Hop with Monique Slaughter, and they all attacked her motherhood.
mhm.
Like, y'all don't know nobody.
So you think DTB was wrong?
Yes. Because you only know allegedly. You don't know nobody's backstory or
Mhm,
what's actually going on in here. Granted, that j- that kid does seem to have a bit of an attitude, but what teenager doesn't nowadays?
Now, do you feel like Rolly reacted that way because around that time frame, that's when the video sort of surfaced online with the weed situation?
I don't know nothing about that.
It was on the blogs. But also, what do you think about some of the new girls? We saw Out Barbie, we saw Tasiki sort of get introduced. What do you think about them?
Yeah, of them big legs looking like quality cologne, I'm saying this.
That's all you thinking of Big Leslie like quality cologne.
She does, but I think they act like I said, they got new girls this season to match the OG's energy. They ain't just gonna be kissing they butt. They was like, that's what these other new girls gonna be doing, not us.
Yeah,
Y'all want us to respect you? Guess what? Do something to make me respect you. I'm not just gonna be kissing your butt just because you've been here.
right. Yeah, no, they got some really good girls this season. Did you watch the Cabaret?
No, I have not.
Damn. Any
But
final
I did
thoughts?
watch Deja Vu.
Wow, we're gonna do that maybe tomorrow. Not on here. Any final thoughts?
Not much.
All right, thank you so much for
Have a
calling
good
in.
night, my fellow Florida
Night.
boy. Bye.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, what is going on? I got money on me and my jeans. Damn, you'll name yourself that. You're not gonna say nothing. That's crazy. Okay, what's up? Mo.
Down below. Hey.
Domino, Frosty, Domino.
Who?
Tabla, ¿sabes qué? Okay. Shout out to Joseline.
Man, Baddies, Natalie is a dirty girl. Like the way you said, like the way Taseki was really caught off guard on that jet when she's like, "Oh, we're going to Oklahoma." She was looking like, for real, she was looking like, "What?"
Wait a minute. You think that was Taseki's first time knowing that they were going there?
She looked confused.
I don't think so. I think
You
that there was a conversation had that, like, I don't think Lemmy Pepper is that crazy to just ambush her like that. Knowing how Taseki is, I don't agree. I don't think so. I think
I
she
don't
knew. I think she was given a heads up. I think she had to agree to it to even begin with. Because they could have flew there and Taseki could have said, "No, I'm not sitting with her. Y'all not getting that scene."
Oh, I
No.
guess, but it's just
Uh-uh.
weird. It seemed like a setup. I'm like, are y'all setting her up or something?
Because
I'm
if you
like,
notice, that Rolly over there, she snickers. What you over there being messy for?
oh my bro, when
We saw that, Rolly, because I don't think that was their first time knowing they're all going there. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
but when Krishan showed up in all that white and the baby carriage, I was like, girl, I don't know, man. I just I don't trust people that go from one extreme to another. Like the way you were
Ooh.
acting with Blue and then you're extremely religious, it gives that she really doesn't know who she is.
Mm.
And poor Justice for Chastity, she looked mentally drained. Like, did you see when Taseki left and Krishan was just talking
Yeah.
and and Chastity was just looking like she wasn't even saying nothing. She was just like, okay. Like, I don't know. I don't really trust Krishan. And I do think that happened, but I do think it happened when they were both children. Like, if anything happened, which is horrible, Taseki probably learned it from someone. Because what's their age difference? What, like 6 years?
Around that range. Not big. I know
Yeah.
Taseki's, I think,
So
31.
yeah, I'm sure Taseki was maybe like a preteen or something, maybe, but it just seems like a learned behavior. But it wasn't for Zeus. I'm like, Zeus, this is not a young, whatever, however her name is,
Ayana Van
fix my
Zandt.
life. This is not fix my life. This is not TLC. Like, I was like, this is just not the
7 years.
platform to have this deep conversation because if it did happen, it's deeper and y'all need to talk about it in that way. But it
Mm.
just, and then it was everybody with they deep, raspy voices just talking. I don't even know if it's Krishan talking or just taking everybody like,
Big.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Blah, blah. I'm like, bro, who is even talking right now? Like,
Because
it
you
was a
think they
bad.
all sound alike.
Yes, they all sound alike. So I'm like, what? Like, but Krishan really wasn't saying anything either. It's like if you, because I'm like, y'all were both cool when y'all both when Taseki first got on Zeus. So I'm like, what happened in between this time? Like you said that happened, and then Taseki didn't want to talk to you anymore. Is that what happened?
Mm.
I don't know. I'm just confused. And then like Chastity was saying that she feels like she's in the middle of them. So I don't know what happened, but it is just weird. It seems like Krishan doesn't want Taseki to have
The fame.
fame. Yes.
I agree.
And I think that Krishan really does not know who she is. And having that baby there and all that yelling, because that's not healthy. Like you cannot have be yelling around a baby like that and then using the baby as like a crutch and holding him during that. That was very nasty to me. I'm just like,
No
girl.
way. You said that was very
It
nasty.
was nasty. I don't like having kids around that. Like
No,
kids,
I agree, and that's why
yeah.
I like. I remember somebody ran me down, but they later apologized because they was dead ass wrong. They was like, "Oh, how dare you say she should show her kid online?" I'm like, I'm only saying she should show her kid online because these vultures have made fun of this kid since the moment he's landed on the internet. That's why I said that.
Yeah, and we all
Not
know
because
that
she
that
should be
kid has
embarrassed of the
some
child, but it's to
delays. Like we can
protect the
tell.
baby.
Yeah, we can tell the kid has delays. He doesn't cry like I don't know how old he was in that scene, but he doesn't cry the right normal like normal babies. He doesn't. So it's sad. It really is.
Oh my god! Now, what did you think of some a little lighter? Rock sat with the baddies, and she threw a little shade. You know, Natalie, are you still married? What did
Yeah,
you think of her
Natalie
sitting
looked
down
like
with
she
the
wanted to
baddies?
laugh with when that happened. They just looked a mess when they're like, "We're gonna go see the baby." I'm like, "That's what y'all wearing to go see the baby?" And then Krishan shows up in all her white. I'm like, "All y'all look like y'all not going to the same place." Like,
Krishan looking like she go to church,
and
and the
Scotty
rest of
got
them
her
looking like they
cheeks
go to
all
the
out. I'm
club.
like, "What is this?" Like, and then Scotty got the martini glass all over the place. I'm
Big
like,
Debbie
"Y'all
cakes
are a mess."
out around the baby.
Yeah, this was
Right.
it was a mess, but I'm like, all these new people when they were just talking to Krishan and dropping all the new people's name, I was like, oh my God, not this again. I'm like, y'all need to have a smaller cast. Like,
Krishan said that's good clickbait. Do you think Jada should have been on last season?
um, do her and Callie get along?
They were friends at one point, had a falling out. I don't know the status of the relationship as of today,
It's funny how they didn't have Callie on this season, but
which was a big
yeah, it would have
mistake.
made more sense for her to be on last season, I guess.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Now, DTB. I'm disturbing these hoes, DTB. I'm disturbing these bitches.
Bro,
DTB.
she cannot
I'm disturbing
talk
these hoes.
anymore.
Okay.
Did you peep when she was standing up at that table, like trying to yell, and then Scotty was laughing because you could tell she was stuttering all over the place, and I was like, "Oh, ooh, I can tell that tooth gone." I was like, "Poor girl."
I just couldn't forgive somebody for adjusting my speech pattern. Like, bitch, it's always gonna be you
Yeah,
to the
she
day you
talking
die.
about, "I'm not fighting that UFC fighter." I'm like, I don't blame you, girl. You need to accept your L, because
That I
yeah,
agree with because that I will. I don't want to. I don't want another round.
yeah. Her
To
and
fight.
Rolly fight doesn't make sense to me though. I'm like, what?
That's what I was getting to. Do you think that's talking about somebody's mothering or the child? If somebody said, "Go
No.
play with your kids,"
No, I don't have kids, but yeah, you're talking about somebody's mothering. You're not talking about, unless you say talk about the kid directly, that's
mm,
different. But she's talking about you being a mom.
mm.
Yeah,
Now is
so
Rolly hypocritical because another caller just mentioned it because she's talking about people's family. Do you think that like is hypocritical? What do you think?
well, she doesn't like when people lie. But
I hate when people lie.
yeah, Rolly, I think is just trying to find, and Rolly should have done what Akbar did, because Akbar got the sleeve. She lost all that weight, and I think Akbar got her body done after that.
Right.
Rolly should have gotten the sleeve, because I
I've
know a
always
lot of
said
people
that.
that got the sleeve, and yeah, like,
Yeah.
because Akbar looks good. I don't like Akbar. She's a supporter of someone I don't like.
Oh, I wonder who. Let me
Tuesday
not
is all
start
I
a
have
war
to
tonight.
say.
Let me not start a war
Yeah,
before they
but
start
she is
disliking
a
my
supporter
ish.
of
Okay,
that.
we love
And I think
all
she
the rap
talks too
girlies on
much.
this page.
Akbar one of them people that just talk too much to me. Like, she thinks she way smarter and just will just talk and talk. So that's what she does. But she
Mhm,
looks great though. She looks beautiful.
mhm. No, she
Yeah.
really does. She really
Yeah,
does,
she looks
and
good.
she did do the weight loss surgery the right way because I remember she got the sleeve. She was like dieting, exercising, and then she went and got like the fat that was like the flabby stuff. She went and got
Yeah.
all the extra skin like removed, which
Yeah. Now
like
she do
it
walk
worked
like
out.
her knees hurt still.
Yeah, the
I was like,
shoot.
ooh. When she
It
was
paid.
walking, I
It paid
said,
off.
ooh,
It paid
girl.
off.
Yeah, but them knees definitely still hurt. Because when she was
Now,
walking
on to
past the
some of the
table.
confessional lists. What did you think of some of the looks the girls were serving? Are you
Ah,
here for the Brett Michaels?
she looked like Reba, okay? I thought that was Reba. I was gonna see her sing a Reba song, but I don't know any, but that's what she looked like. So
It's
no.
something different. What
But
about
it
Rolly?
looks expensive though. No, I think Rolly looks good. Now Rolly, I mean, that Rolly should definitely still get the sleeve, but Rolly looks good. I think I've always said Rolly was pretty. Now
Yes.
she looked a hot mess on that last scene. I was like, ooh.
Well, she's squabbling down. But no,
Yeah,
that confessional
well,
shit really great.
she needs to put some makeup on that last scene. That's all.
You know.
But yeah.
Now, did you watch the cabaret?
I did. I like Hennessy, but I hate that she with Danny, because I don't like Danny Andrea. God.
Damala.
Danny gives me, can you say that on here? Baby of a certain substance. Can you say that word?
Baby powder donuts.
Okay, she gives me that her mom made her a baby powder donut, because Danny not right. I don't know. Something's wrong with something's not.
This episode, she was a little off. I'm not gonna lie. I was like,
She's always
whoa.
off. But like, I don't get why they talk about Neek talk too much. Danny and Andrea just scream all over the place. I'm just like, and I was confused at the end when Neek started yelling at Hennessy up the stairs. I was like, huh?
Because of the whole situation with the friendship with Rose and everything like that. Because they still feel like she's like a op and she's oppy. Okay.
Oh,
So yeah,
okay.
that has a lot to do with it. This reunion though is gonna be really interesting. It's just sad that Baddies is overshadowing the show.
Yeah, they seem like they all get along. Like on Instagram, it seems like they all like.
That's
Oh
because
yeah,
of Joseline. I feel like some of them can't stand each other, but they're keeping it cool because y'all know Joseline would go 8-ish if anything, if they were to start fighting in the middle of a booking and Joseline lose all of the booking money. They would get kicked
yeah.
off the tour.
Yeah, Neek is a beautiful girl though, but when Jocelyn was at that lounge, what was it? Her product, when she was talking to that lady, I didn't understand anything Jocelyn said. I busted out laughing. I was like, "What?"
Jocelyn said, when you get your makeup, you put on your toner, and then you put your toner on your face. I'm like, Jocelyn, what are you talking about? I'm
like,
sorry, but I
subtitles?
can't. Jocelyn don't even do her own makeup. Who you giving makeup tips to?
Yeah, but I do think they're all jealous of Neek because Neek is a pretty girl and she definitely is a dancer. So
Yeah, for sure.
Oceans looks a mess. I hope Oceans wins the money because if I got my eye like that, she needs to win because she's gone. She looks
You think she
horrible.
needs to win off of a sympathy 50K?
She is for Jocelyn if she not anything else.
Listen, the girls better tighten up on that tour because Jocelyn's the type, she'll F around and make them refilm the finale if she doesn't think she picked the right winner. Because all the girls are on tour anyways, have them all stand there and be like, I have to redo the finale because I don't think I picked the right winner for the 50K. Okay? And then she picks another winner. Y'all, I'm just saying, I wouldn't put it past Jocelyn doing something like that.
I'm surprised they didn't get rid of Dash yet because I'm like, Dash just be there to be pretty. She just don't be saying anything.
Any
Oh,
final
poor
thoughts?
girl. That's it though. But oh, girl, I just keep thinking of Rolly in that last scene. I was like, jump scare.
Damn. Thank you so much, Bo. All right, what is going on? I'm saying about like 2, 3, 4. Oh, let me talk to the sisters, Tia and Deja. Sisters.
So we
Watch
only
everybody start saying that. Sisters. And that has nothing to do with Chrisean and Toiki. I've been saying that. Before all of this started being talked about, I've been saying sisters.
Yeah, when we saw that, I was like, Pierre started that first. Right, her sister.
You're my sister. What did you think of tonight's episode?
So we only watched the baddies. We didn't watch Johnny because we wanted to hear it begin on this live.
Yeah.
So coming in, okay, Toiki and Chrisean. Oh, I don't understand. All I'm gonna say is it irritated the F out of me. Still because, okay, for me, I'm a Sagittarius, so I'm a fire sign. And Chrisean, she's a Pisces and she's a water sign. And what thing that Pisces love to do is love to manipulate a situation into their favor. And it gets on my nerves so much. And it's like, even when you like bring it up like very valid points, they always try to dismiss it, deflect it, try to avoid it at all costs, just to validate their own point, and they're talking about nothing. And that really got me irritated. It's like, don't get me wrong, Toiki and Chrisean were both talking in circles, but Toiki said, let all this stuff, put it out on the table. Just let it out. And Chrisean did not do that. So it's like, I want to believe you, Chrisean, but everything is telling me not to.
Now, with the whole conversation,
just because how the way you talk.
Because you feel like given the opportunity to tell the truth that she didn't.
Basically, yes. Because like
Tasiki was giving her the platform to, just lay it out on line, say what you said. Tasiki wanted to talk about the jumping situation first, and then want to go into the essay allegations and all that. And Chrisean did not even want to do that at all. And that was irking me so mad. I was like, oh my gosh, I would have punched her dead in the face with the baby in hand. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
She had that baby for a reason.
She has been through enough, y'all. The baby been through enough.
I know.
She has been through enough, but funny how she want to put that baby down when she's around Natalie and all of them. But as soon as Tasiki come around, she don't want to put the baby down. She don't want to talk until Tasiki left the building.
And start talking about everything.
I was like, Chrisean, what is we doing?
Now, what did you think after Tasiki left? We see her sort of have a breakdown, and then we see Chrisean and the sister Chastity talk a little bit. What did you think about her in that conversation? And also, what did you think about Chastity? And then also the friend Tay Tay?
With Chastity, I was just looking at her like,
wait, you breaking up a little bit. You breaking up a little bit. Say that again.
Oh, does it sound better now?
It sounds better. Yes.
Can you hear me? Okay.
Yes.
I was like, with her sister Chastity, I was like, are you not gonna speak? Are you gonna hey, Chrisean, stop it. We on TV. Don't say these certain things. The reason why all this is crazy is because you put in family issues on TV for everybody to know about it. And you're not understanding that this is family issue. Your family is upset because you should not do that. And I feel like with and all that Chastity was just saying was, stop it, just stop it. She would look stressed out though. And I was like, girl, why are you stressed? Are you scared to talk to Chrisean about something? Could you think she might outburst or say something mean? I don't know. Tay Tay, I kind of was understanding with her, what she was saying. Basically, this is televised. You shouldn't have, do what you're doing right now. And then you're gonna say when Tasiki told Chrisean, I was drinking. You was drinking, it was drinking. And Chrisean was like, what? Girl, did we not see you do it on the show before?
Yeah, that was... Chrisean, you should just ignore that comment. Don't even lie about it. Don't deny it. Somebody say something you don't want to talk about, you just ignore that they said it. You could have did one of those.
And say, so you putting my skeletons out? What?
But you're doing that to Tasiki? So
that's what I think about that.
No, honestly, for me, I knew something was up when she invited Natalie and them to come talk before, the whole big conversation. But Tasiki couldn't bring Biggie or Automatic at all. So
now,
it's
nobody should have been there.
Yeah, I feel like honestly nobody should have been there. And it's even if you did bring some people there to kind of get your side of the story and gain their support, gain their sympathy, shouldn't Tasiki do the same thing? Considering they don't know the whole story, they don't know everything because they're not in your family.
So you think Animac and Biggie should have been there?
Yeah, if Rolly and
y'all
everybody else could.
I feel like if Animac and Biggie was there, it was a squabble would have been had.
And I wanted it to happen.
A squabble would have been had.
I wanted it to happen.
A squabble would have been, because I feel like let's say if the Animac was there and they were talking to and Rock was talking, Animac started inserting herself in, Rock would have hit Animac, and then Tasiki would have hit Rock.
And
that's how I feel like.
Would it not be tea? It would be damn.
Yeah, no, that would have been something to watch, but I don't feel like it would have helped with anything. Although the conversation is nowhere, but it would have went nowhere either.
True, but even in the conversation that they had didn't even help anything, because Chrisean didn't want to talk, and Tasiki was talking in circles, because she didn't know what to like grab on, because you weren't saying anything, Chrisean.
Right.
I do love Jada and Alexis.
Mm-hmm.
She looked it good. I know people don't be liking her, but to me, she's like the better baby mama.
Not the better baby mama.
Look.
Why?
And just for me, just to interject, Blueface, you messed up. You should have chose Cuzzo. I'm so sorry.
Not
I'm so sorry.
Not clout chasing Cuzzo.
I'm sorry. She's the prettier, better babe. Like, come on now. Like, if you gonna pick anybody to be your side chick, I'm sorry. You should have picked Cuzzo.
Damn. Why Cuzzo though?
I don't know. It's just like something about her just really. It's not for attention. Her personality is like just not. I don't want to give, draw attention to myself. Versus Chrisean, and where it's like
Lotto.
You said what?
Even with that rap that she did for Lotto. That was a little tension. Let me stop. You know I had to do that because
I'm sorry. Look, even with that, it's like, I'm sorry, Blueface. You should have chose Cuzzo.
So switch from somebody who can't rap to somebody who can't rap again.
Exactly. At least choose the pretty girl with no talent, but knows how to stay a little down low, versus someone who just wants all the attention on her.
Right. Now, what did you think of DTB and Diamond? What did you guys think of that? Like that whole situation? Are y'all team DTB or y'all team Rolly?
DTB? What you mean?
Yeah.
Okay, she is. Oh, I love her. I love her from Now That's TV, and I love her on this. Like, she is the MVP. Will always be like. Yeah, Rolly.
Rolly, it's like she's like Natalie. She exaggerates stuff a little bit, and that's one thing I said. I don't have kids, but I hate. I'm sorry, I don't hate, but it's like when
Wait, y'all break it up.
Oh, I'm sorry. Can you hear us now?
I hate what? Yeah, I can hear you now.
I don't hate, but I dislike women with kids who immediately hate the word kid and just think, oh, you're talking about my kid, when it's like, no. I don't have kids. I work with kids. I work in a preschool.
Right.
Like I said, I work in a preschool. So I don't have kids. But I hate when like women with kids, immediately hear the word kid and just immediately think, oh, somebody's talking about your kid, even though that's not what they're talking about. They're talking about your parenting to that kid. And they just immediately take an offense to it, and I just do not like that. And just take it so personal when it's like, yes, it's personal, but it's not towards your kid.
You think just the word kids is like triggering?
Very, very so much. Very so much. Because like I said, I work with kids, and the fact even you tell like their parent oh, your kid did something not so good today. Some parents would immediately just jump off the deep end and go.
You talking about my kids?
And just yes.
You talking about my baby?
Yes.
Yeah. No, I get it. Now, what did you think of some of the newer girls? Like, what were your thoughts? And also, the confessional looks.
Okay, I gotta immediately talk about Sky's confessional look. Immediately. I like the idea of Sky's hairstyle. I just don't like the styling of it.
Okay. You don't live for the country cutie.
Yes, it's like I love like the jean, like corset top. I love that with that type of hairstyle, just not styled in that way.
You don't. I'm telling you, when I see it on Instagram, I'm like, I know you lying, Scotty. Really? What do you think had the best professional look of the night? I'm gonna have to give it to Rolly.
I want to give it to Scotty for that white corset top that she had.
But not
that
for the
white
Reba
corset top that she had
McIntyre.
with the brown like curls. She ate with that. She ate.
Okay.
She ate.
Okay.
But Biggie threw me off. Anna Mac threw me off. Like Natalie is like, I love the idea of the gothic, like, rock and roll hairstyle, but it's like, ma'am, you're not giving it. You're not giving it. I'm sorry.
You don't think she was giving rock just a whole lot of roll?
It's like, roll up out of here, please.
With the new girls, I ain't gonna lie, they are definitely giving Now That's TV vibes, but it's like, damn, they really good. They entertaining. I might want to watch more episodes. Like, y'all making me want to watch now.
Summer is very Now That's TV. I will say that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for me, Big Lex is going automatically my favorite, simply because like she's pretty, she's tall. Look, honestly, if I was a new girl there and I would look at her, I'm like, God damn, she tall.
Mm-hmm.
Look, girl, you like a tree, but you're gorgeous, and you play sports, and I like that. But yeah, the new girls are giving definitely Now That's TV.
Yeah.
Ivory. Oh my gosh.
Big Ivory. Aren't you proud of Big Ivory? She's elevated.
I want to, because that's like, a nice thing to say, but it's like,
since you're not a TV watcher, you've seen the progress of Big Ivory.
I mean, I don't know, because the last thing I seen her was in A Young and Reckless, and I don't know. As you said, right? She need to park a car.
Go park a car.
I mean, she did. She parked a Ferrari.
She parked Ferrari.
But I'm ready. I think this season's gonna be good. I'm shocked that they gave us 2 episodes, but hey, I'm happy. Right. I think these 2 episodes was really good. I'm hoping next Sunday is good. That's my opinion. DTB is my MVP right now. Mm-hmm. I do not like Tinkerbella. With your other caller, when he said that, like, after you seen what her face really looked like without makeup, when you see her in the confessional and you see her with the makeup, you can still see that person without the makeup. Like, it's just like, damn. Like the eyes part, like it just, I don't know. I'm sorry.
No, it's definitely giving. You see right through
How do you do that? How do you? Thank you, Tina and Deja, for calling.
Thank you. Have a good day. Like, subscribe.
All right, what is going on, Anetta?
Oh, hey, Pierre. I was sitting here about to go to sleep on you, but thank you. You look good today.
Thank you. What'd you think of tonight's episode?
I was in here gagging. My boyfriend said that it's definitely Fight Club. It's not Baddies. Mm-hmm. I'm definitely confused with how they just got on the plane and they're supposed to go and have this conversation. I feel like they definitely misled both people about what the conversation was going to be about.
Now, do you think Tasiki had a heads up? Because the previous caller said that they don't think Tasiki had a heads up, and she had no clue.
I don't think she knew. Even though I feel like her emotions and like, even if you see her like last season, she always is like fake surprise. Like when Bianca went missing on the reunion, they were like, "Oh, where's Bianca?" It's like she has like a delayed reaction.
Right. From what I was told by somebody that I guess like knows how like the film and stuff go, they told her apparently that she was gonna have it and she agreed to it, but she didn't know when. So he gagged her. That was the first thing they were gonna do. That's what I was told.
I think that's what it was. I don't think that she
That's why
expected
it
to
was a
get on the
natural
plane and go to
reaction,
Oklahoma because when
but
she
not
asked
that
is
natural.
that in the Midwest, she was
Mhm.
very confused. So I don't
Right.
think she knew. And then even when Chrisean like was like kind of talking, I think she was more there like she thought she was gonna get back on Baddies because how
Mm.
she was talking to everyone like, oh, what's new, what's going on, and then next thing you know, it's like, oh, well, you need to have a conversation with your sister.
Your sister's outside.
I'm sorry, and then I have to say this: Biggie is so annoying with that OTF in the back when they were on the plane. Like goodbye,
Like,
most annoying.
that was pretty corny though. I'm not gonna lie. Now he's like, you know how family is like super important.
It was a deep OTF voice, like it was like an ad lib. Like go away, go away. But I will say it's hard, like with Chrisean from her past, to actually believe her. I don't feel like it's a conversation that should have been had on Zeus. I definitely don't feel like it's a conversation that they were ready to have with each other. I don't think it's hard to say you don't believe someone because then they say you're victim shaming. But this is the same person who allowed the father of her child to post the child's privates on the internet, who allow him to be her friends, who allow him to be her. And now it's like, oh, we're supposed to just move forward. And then it's like, you said a lot of things and then you kind of backtrack. So it's kind of hard to believe you in this instant. But it's like she's going hard. But even like I said, that was just definitely too much. Rolly, she looks better than previous seasons, but she still look bad.
Y'all would not let Rolly breathe. Oh
I'm like, the skirt on the plane was just disgusting. I'm just like, okay, next 10 seconds, because this is just too much. Scotty, I think they're gonna focus on like her having a drinking problem this season. I don't know. It was just like, you remember a week or two ago, you just allegedly. And I only say that it looks a little foreshadowing because a couple weeks ago she was arguing with people saying, I maybe need to slow down on drinking, and that people may misconstrue I'm not paying attention or all the way there. But you see when she was there, she said, oh yeah, I'm gonna go get a drink. Or even on the plane, she's like, oh, it's Baddies shot o'clock. But I feel like Scotty is just there for just to have fun. Right. Jayla, I am a Detroit native. I live in Long Beach now.
Do you know Mila from Long Beach?
Oh my gosh. Someone said that the other day when I was out and I just could not stop cracking up.
Oh, Mila?
Yeah, Mila from Long Beach. But I was very embarrassed to see that girl Summer from the east side of Detroit with that deep voice. I think she gonna give Biggie a run for her money this season.
Right. Does she smoke cigs? She gotta smoke cigs.
She gotta smoke Black and Miles. Those not cigs, baby.
That was the Black and Mild type of voice.
I feel like Jaden, I don't really get her purpose. I would like to see more of her. I don't get her purpose because it's like we've seen you just kind of get dogged out by Blueface for years. But I do want to see the element. I wish they would have brought or told us more about her. Well, I guess in the season, I hope we share more about like her girlfriend that she had when Blueface went to jail. I want to know about the tea on that. And I just don't get why she doesn't like Biggie. No one likes Biggie, but like out of everybody. Right. And this is the last thing. This is my final thought. Zeus has gone too far with the Tommy. Somewhere in wherever they filmed that scene at, that was crazy way to start off the show. But Tommy and the Pow Pow situation is gonna be like, I don't know how they're gonna get past that.
Me either. I just don't see how they could promo that even on the gram like that week. Like, how are they gonna like? I don't know.
Well, did you see it? They put the actual like Pow Pow on the screen. I was very confused.
It's like, what if one of the baddies got a heart attack? Because some people, they don't take kindly to stuff like that. Like, what if Tinker just had a heart attack?
She had a seizure, didn't she? Like, not Tinker. Not Tinker. Maybe Akbar. Or, oh my gosh. But that was just very, I don't know. It's taking Zeus to a whole nother level. Even like when they were talking about DTB, like even DTB, like that wasn't even for real. Like that wasn't a real fight, I don't think. Like it was very slow. I think she kind of exposed herself in that. But this situation with Tommy, I'm not ready for this to play out, but it is what it is.
Right.
Other than that, I gotta finish watching the Cabaret, so I definitely will tune in next time. But thank you so much, and you have a good night.
All right, you too, Naeed. All right, let me know what y'all think down below. Stay tuned for the recaps. I might go live tomorrow and do everything and out of CV. I always say that, but sometimes I don't end up doing it. But we'll see. Okay, let me know what y'all think down below, and we're babies.
No personal thing. I don't want